Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys.
I was looking and somebody made a what do you call it? A reindeer gnome.
Reindeer gnome. Oh,
Yeah.
that might be interesting to try, mate. Yeah, and I hope you're not doing anything naughty in that bathroom. Live. Better mute her just in case. Jen?
I've been here for 3 minutes. You muted me because I was unmuted.
Oh, you are breathing heavily. Yeah.
Hi, Sharma.
Who have we got in already? Hi, Sandra. Oh,
Hi,
good morning.
Sandra.
Good afternoon. I'm just having a quick snack here.
Robin. No, you ain't. Yes, I can. And no, you ain't.
What?
No, you're not unsupervised. Yes, I can hear you. And no, you don't.
I
For the
know.
third one.
know.
Don't forget that thumbs up or thumbs down, guys.
Did you tell
I
Shalama hi as well?
I could
Hi,
hear
Sandra.
everything you said. Shalama's first.
Sandra, where are you? Where are you from, Sandra?
Shalma.
She already
Look at the
said.
chat, you silly bean.
I'm looking at Sandra.
Yeah, well, Shalma's before Sandra, so
Where's
say hello
oh,
to
hi, you
Shalma.
sweetheart. Why are you sorry?
Oh my God.
I did not see you. Sorry.
Please
Hi,
do
Salma.
excuse her, Shalma, but she's a bit ditzy tonight.
Mm-hmm.
As per, but hey.
And
welcome to the chat, hon. I don't think we've seen you before.
Yep. Thumbs up or thumbs down. We don't really mind.
And Sandra's from Austria. She's in Austria.
European, like
Hi,
us,
Baxter.
Sandra.
Hi, Baxter. Yay, Baxter.
Oh, Baxter. Baxter, we're sending love and hugs straight back at you, hon. How's things going? Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Somi.
And my pig, Petunia, says,
Danielle's sending me TikToks. Danielle is my daughter.
Oh no, proceed with caution.
Mm-hmm. Well, bless you, Sandra.
Tick-tock go the hands of the clock.
I don't know. I might thumbs down Sally sometimes.
I'll probably thumbs down myself more than anything. Hang on a minute. If I just... I'm just eating my crisps at the minute before... I should have eaten these before. What are we doing today? I don't really know.
Well, I'm wrestling with another wreath. That's what I'm doing.
Can you show everybody your wreath?
Yeah, let me tie another piece on there and then I'll show.
Oh, do you know, guys, she's done brilliant with these wreaths. She really has. And they're really nice colours and they look so full and fluffy.
And she's selling them.
And she
Not
will
done
be
yet.
selling them.
Not done yet, but...
Isn't that fantastic colour?
Oh,
more than halfway there.
Hi, Kathy.
It's a little more purpley in real life, but it's kind of like the purple hearts there in chat. Yeah.
I love it.
What color it kind of.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
But so that's never good. Hope you're feeling better now.
Aw.
Never good. Angina.
Oh, Baxter, how you feeling today, hon?
My stepmom suffers with angina.
So does Mum P.
Mm.
She has angina too.
I'm trying to make that stick up more. Add my little.
It was sticking up earlier.
I know, and I just made it go down. There, that's better. Thank you, Sammy.
Tell you what, if only you could all see everything that I've got that I want to do, and got to organise myself. I really have.
I told you just pick what sounds most like fun. Or the easiest thing. You start off with either the easiest or what sounds like most like fun.
So I've got these wooden bauble shapes I got I think it was last year or the year before. Thinking that I'd be able to sell them, but I didn't do anything with them. So wine and chips. Yep, Sandra, wine and chips. I got the wine. Just finished my chips.
I had a chocolate donut.
I've got licorice fruits here, I think they're called.
No.
And guess what I had, guys? A bowl of cereal.
Don't say licorice.
They're
What
called
kind of cereal?
Crispies.
Ooh.
These are licorice with a fruit flavoured fondant centre.
No, because they're black licorice. No. Get them off.
Nah, get them off. Yeah.
Gotcha. Tanya would like those, but not me, not Jan.
Nah, no licorice for me.
Oh, I love
Not of
it.
any type.
We're not old ladies that lost our sense of taste.
Oh, good, Baxter. But you've got to take it really easy, especially for the next few days.
Yeah, you've got to rest up, Baxter. That's the only thing that helps with angina. Nasty angina, nasty. Saying that's beautiful, Robin. Beautiful.
Thank you.
She's selling them.
I want Del to go get gingerbread men to put on there. I think it'd be fun. You know, if you can't find gingerbread men, then maybe I can get him to get the clay.
Oh,
Then maybe I can make my own gingerbread man.
Mm-hmm. I've been playing with so much. It's just, my mind is going here, there, and everywhere. Robin would tell you, I went out into the veranda to find, what did I go out to find? Oh, the wooden slices.
Yeah.
And I came back with this, with that. I just can't help myself. That much stuff out there, I don't know what I've got. Yeah, Baxter, you need to just rest up for a good long time. Got to look after yourself, because no bugger else will look after us, will they?
Yeah, look after yourself so you can be there to look after, kids and
Sandra,
parents and
Robin
friends.
is using tablecloths.
Yep. And then I cut them into strips like that. And then I tie them on the wire wreath frame.
It takes hours.
Yeah,
I've got one to do, and I'm like, do I really want to do that? It takes hours.
I have a picture of my other one.
Oh yeah, show you a picture of your one. Which they sold straight away. They're just beautiful, and she spends a lot of time on them.
Oh, that's not that. not that either. I could keep clicking on the same picture. Yeah, stop it, Robin. Oh gosh.
Oh, Baxter, I sanded my stairs down. What a freaking nightmare. I wouldn't do it again.
What's a nightmare?
Sanding down the stairs.
I'm glad I don't have stairs to sand down. You said sand down the stairs, right?
And down, yeah, you sand all the rubbish off them basically over whatever how many years they've been there. And then you varnish them.
I'm just making sure you said sand and not fall. I can't share. He won't let me.
Oh,
That's fine. I don't need to share.
hang on. Usually I'll do this straight away. It's Robert Jan's fault. It's hard work sanding down the stairs, trust me. And we always have 13 steps, don't we, Baxter?
You can't see it that well, but
Beautiful.
I don't know where the other pictures are. I was gonna make it into Minnie Mouse or Minnie Mouse or Clarice from Rudolph, but I got that finished and then I put it up until I got more decorations, and it was sold before I did. So
It was sold.
$60 for shit.
Oh yeah. I was with the same Baxter. I was there with me mask on, and I'm trying to, and you know, I look at them today and I think, why did I bother? They are beautiful, aren't they, Sandra? She's done a good job with them.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea too, is using shopping bags.
But put your Etsy store up in chat.
All I have is that sold wreath there.
I know, but
Uh,
if people like it and favourite it, then you'll get a notification every time someone likes it. I think that's how it works.
I don't know. I've had Ed. Why can't I talk today? Oh my god! I've had an Etsy shop for years and years, but I never put anything on it.
I've just opened up, or no, tell a lie. Annabelle opened another Etsy store for me. They do look like snowflakes.
Yeah, I'll share that I'll share yours as well.
Share yours as well, yeah. Our Jan, I believe, is going to start doing some interaction with you all. How to crochet.
Yep, going to be putting some videos up this week of all the simple stitches that you can practice with. Then
Yeah,
we're going to be doing some other things as well.
Yeah, those of you that you missed the other channels live the other day. Yeah, Jen announced that she's gonna be tutoring. Who was it? Shannon? No.
Shannon, yeah.
Well, Shannon, yeah.
Shannon the Somi. Or is it oh god, my brain's gone blank. Who comes on panel with us?
Craftastic? No.
No, the hairdresser. Oh god.
Oh, Snazzy Nails.
Snaz. Yeah, Snaz.
All
Why
right.
did my brain go blank then? Sorry, Snazzy, if you're watching.
It's just that kind of day. The first
Yeah.
Etsy is mine. The second Etsy is Sally's. Sally's second Etsy, where she has her wood burning and. I'll share.
Folks, don't worry about carpets. Really don't worry about carpets. I don't.
Carpet's dangerous. You don't want carpet.
Well, here you go. There's my Etsy. My crafting Etsy. Not my crystal roots.
This is in conjunction with Come Keep Crafting with Me uploads channel, where she's doing uploads of her videos.
Don't worry about Baxter. Just give them a bit of a clean if they need it.
Yeah, you don't want carpet anyway.
We've got the old tiled floors. I don't know whether you guys know that in the UK, but we had the old tiled floors that were like brown tiles.
Yeah, we have what in our kitchen we have in our bathroom we have what you call linoleum.
Mm-hmm.
What we call the linoleum.
Yeah, we used to have that in the old days.
Yeah. Well,
And
this
that's-
house was built in the late 70s, so.
That is Sally Ann's uploads page, where she uploads the videos.
Yeah, keep crafting. On there, it's just literally, doing videos rather than lives. Because when we're doing lives, they're great because we get the interaction, but when you're doing
this is a Mod Podge of both.
Mhm.
And the other one is only upload, so she doesn't have to worry about anything else.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to worry about a schedule. She can do that at her own pace.
Which I will
And
hopefully
then-
be getting some more done this week.
And then our Micromini is a Mod Podge of everything, crafting and non-crafting.
We can moan to our heart's content on my crime now.
Yep. And so this can stay drama free, and over there, I mean, over there is not really dramatic either, but this is a little more chill.
Oh yeah, we're dead chilled here.
Over there, we're a little bit more,
Feisty.
yeah. I was gonna say vulgar, but we don't really swear a lot.
Oh, no.
Just over here, we try not to swear at all if we can do it. Sometimes things accidentally pop out though. But.
Hey Tanya, I've got people buying from
Hi sis.
eBay left, right, and centre. I don't even know where I am anymore.
Hi, Tanya.
Baxter, I know when my dad first got lino, and we used to wear the slim backs with the little kiss and heel. And I remember my dad always saying to me, "Don't you walk on the lino with them? Don't you walk on the," because it would mark the lino. Can you remember that?
Yep.
Mm. So now we automatically all take our shoes off as we walk in the door.
Do you know, my Karen, she would always nick pound notes out of my dad's wallet.
Oh, I
And
love
because
pound
my nan had a very, very weird habit of folding them into little squares and putting them all in her purse, Karen had taught to do the same. And she'd take these pound notes out of my dad's wallet and she'd put them under the lino in the kitchen. And it was years and years after that we actually put carpet in the kitchen, which is a very big no-no in today's age, but it wasn't then. We took the lino up and we found all this money. All these folded up pound notes.
Good on you, Karen. I love the pound notes though.
My
I had a pound note
grandma.
every Friday for my holiday, my pocket money. Every Friday I had a pound note.
My grandma, she had carpet in her kitchen. Have one space that did she? She didn't have one space really that wasn't carpeted. But around her wood stove, that's the only
Well,
place
I
that wasn't
don't know
carpeted.
why, but it's frowned on today's era.
Well, it's just I think it's easier if you don't have the less carpet the better, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that. But my Auntie Lynn, who was my mum's auntie, so she was my great auntie.
Yeah.
Honest to God, you used to walk it. She used to put a cloth on the back on the sofa where you sat, and used to be newspaper it off. But she was the only one that really understood my mum. She was the only one that backed her up.
Well, maybe you were dirty kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, they couldn't have kids. Her and husband, which was my mum's uncle, which was, I think it was my granddad's brother. He had haemophiliac. He was a haemophiliac, should I say?
Yeah.
So they couldn't, or they could have children, but then if they had a boy, it would continue. But if they had a girl, it doesn't continue. So rather than risking it, they adopted two boys.
That's to do with the blood, isn't it?
Yeah. Haemophiliac, they can't stop. And do you know what? My Uncle Reg, God bless his soul, love your Uncle Reg. He had a 6x4 chaise on the corner of the high street where he used to do his cobbling. He was a shoe mender. Of all the trades he used to trade, he used to fix shoes. And he was a big man. I'll never forget him. He was a big man. He was big, but because he was haemophiliac, and if they had children, if him and Martin had children, if they're boys, then they would continue the haemophiliac line.
Yeah.
So they chose not to have their own physical children, and they adopted two boys. And I'll tell you, my Auntie Lynn, God rest her soul, I loved that woman. I used to go and see her all the time I could when I was younger, because she was the only one that believed my mum was ill. And I used to go and see, and Uncle Reg had passed by then. But even as an early teenager, used to walk in. She used to have the newspaper on the sofa. So when you sat down, you didn't miss her sofa. I think it was creamer sofa, if I remember rightly.
You know what I used to think a cobbler was?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were kind of like one of the Keebler elves. You have Keebler cookies. Yeah, I thought it was like not an elf per se, but I thought it was a person that like was crafty.
I think,
but they would make food.
Wasn't there a story about? I mean, I'm trying to think now. Wasn't there a story where there was the little fairies that fixed all the shoes?
Yeah, the elves and the shoemaker.
The elves and the shoemaker, yeah. Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Do you know what? We should have a video night where, and I'm not just going to say my mods, I'm going to say everybody would be welcome, where we watch some Christmas videos and films, because I don't know about you lot, but this year I feel really Christmassy.
Yeah,
I do, and I haven't felt like this in a long time. And in fact, it'll probably be the first Christmas that I haven't had Annabelle here. I think she says she's working in Bristol, so it'll be the first year that I don't have Annabelle with me. And I'm pretty sure I won't have Danielle with me because she's got her own home now. They've all moved out and left me.
Well, that's okay. Between this channel, and we can go live on my Criminy too. Between this channel and my Criminy and Natasha's channel, Natasha's planning on going not 24/7, but
But between her time and our time,
Yeah.
we probably can keep it going 24/7.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we was Danny Kyle in a movie about a cop? I don't know, Sandra. Was he? I'm useless with names. I will
Yeah,
tell
I'm
you now.
good with names. I'm good with faces.
Yeah, I'm all right with faces, but names. I mean, Jan would probably be the one you'd have to ask that, Sandra. What do you reckon, Jan?
What?
Hands or brains? Oh, I'm getting so close.
Your Sandra put.
Yeah, he was, and I can't remember the name of it. It was a musical. You'd
Come
have
on,
to
Jan.
ask Brian about that,
Brian.
You can do better than that,
because
Jan. Come on.
Brian knows musicals.
I love musicals, but I don't know that one, I must say.
Dell might know, but he is not here either.
Go and Google. Yes, Sandra. Go and Google. Do you know
Hans
what?
Christian Andersen. I told you it was a musical. Because he sings Hans Christian Andersen in the musical.
What song?
Oh, I can't remember. It's years ago since I've seen that.
I'm no help because all I keep thinking of is the Cher song, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. I don't know why. That's in my
There are
head.
stories of the town they call us gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
I have weird things that run around in my head together.
You'll have to share it because I can't.
You
I
can.
know. See, she's mean.
I can't because I'm in
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Send it to
You know?
Sally's
yeah.
still mean though.
Send it to the Facebook group, and then I'll
Send it
send
to your
Yeah.
face. Send it to your face.
Zoom
there it
chat.
is, yeah, okay.
But you can share it, but only on audio because of the copyright.
Oh yeah.
Because it's made by Disney.
Hang on.
So we can only have a few bars.
Hang on.
Oh,
Okay.
do you know, I love Danny Kaye. I love anybody who was a comedian filmer, though.
I've many a tale to tell, and though
There you go.
I'd say I tell them rather well, I'll mend your shoes and I'll fix your boots when I have a moment free. When I'm not otherwise.
You hear it, okay, guys?
I'm Hans Daniel Christensen.
That's me. I'm Hans
Christian Andersen.
Day. It's full of the magic I need to speak on my way. My pocket has an empty look. I lift on a lumpy shoe, so I turn into a flying fish or a minted nail. Get a dumpling in my stew.
I'm Hans Christian Andersen.
That's who.
Right, stop it now because of the strike.
Well, no, they can't see it, so. But yeah.
But yeah, go and have a look, guys, because that is a classic.
What else did he play in?
Oh, he was in a lot of films.
Sky
Danny Kaye.
Sky is shouting literally. Robin's dogs are barking.
Yes, you do, sis. Weird things. Robin, that's your sister talking about you.
I know I do weird things. I'm proud of it. You know what musical I want to watch?
What's that?
It's something that Tanya doesn't like, which I thought she was gonna like it, but I don't know why she doesn't like it because it's as old as she is.
Do you know what I want? My
No,
one.
listen.
Go on. My one's
Babes in
next.
Toyland. Babes in
Huh?
Toyland.
Huh?
From the 60s. Babes in Toyland.
Hey? What name?
Babes in Toyland. Babes in Toyland.
Yeah, it has Annette Funicello in it.
Don't know that one.
Well, mine's not really a Christmas film, but it has got Christmas in it.
Mine's not a Christmas film, but it's, you know,
Well,
about
it's got
Toy
Christmas
Maker.
in it. Yeah, but I want my one. It's Seven Brides, Seven Brothers.
Sorry, mine beats out all of yours.
I know, Wizard of Oz.
No,
What?
I know, Alice in Wonderland.
no,
Sound of Music?
White Christmas.
no,
All That Jazz?
no.
Fiddler on the Roof.
West Side
Yes.
Story?
If I
Oh.
was a rich man.
That's what she was doing with her fingers then. That's what I cottoned on. Fiddler on the Roof. That's what she cottoned on when she's doing that with her fingers.
Wouldn't have to walk hard.
Yeah, all right, enough now. All right, we've done it. We know. So we're having Fiddler on the Roof, Bathed in Toyland, and
I've never heard that one, Robin, I must say.
I've never heard of that either.
Mm-mm.
And Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, and yes, Sandra, of course, the classic Wizard of Oz.
Has to
Gotta have
be
Wizard of
Wizard of Oz. It has to be Wizard of Oz.
We have to have the Wizard of Oz, but the original, not the new one. The
No,
new one's rubbish.
No, the original.
With Judy Garland, it's got to be Judy Garland, the original. The new one's rubbish.
How's the song go?
What, Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wizard of Oz, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. If ever there was the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz is one because.
Of all the wonderful things he does.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Sorry
Yeah,
for
the
all those
babes.
that have got headphones on,
Yeah, the
Oh,
Babes in
including
Toyland.
me.
Babes in Toyland, they do have it on YouTube to watch.
I might have to go and watch that one just purely for investigation.
I'm going to send you the link for the trailer because my dogs are being lazy. and you can
Robin,
play
read
it.
what Bax says to put. Oh, Baxter, where on earth did you get that idea from?
Right, folks.
I have
you know-
never seen that one.
Do you know, I've got so many crafts in my head going around, but do you know what I really feel like doing?
Nothing.
I feel like having a good old sing song because we didn't have one this morning because Vans, Chill with Vans they're off for 2 weeks.
Show the trailer for that first.
I don't know whether Jan wants to start us off with some karaoke.
Oh, that actor.
Backstage
That's
party. Walt
the
Disney
one who's in Carousel.
Share.
Hang on, let me share this. Ready? Here we go.
Scenes from his first big musical motion picture, Babes in Toyland. Every
Wasn't
sparkling
he
moment
the actor in
is
Carousel?
entertainment treat. Starring Ray Bolger, Tommy Sands, and Annette, and Ed Wynn. Don't miss Babes in Toyland, coming at Christmas time to a theater near you.
I'm sure he was the actor in Carousel.
The NBC Television Network.
I have no friggin' dear.
Right, stop sharing now because it's Disney.
Oh, hang on, I'm trying to. Hang on, there it is. I have no freaking idea.
Yeah, but it was just a commercial, Jan. Commercials are fine.
Yeah, commercial. It's an emergency, as Danielle used to say.
Yeah, but wasn't that the actor in Carousel? How many more times?
No idea.
Tanya doesn't like that one. She likes
I know
better.
idea.
Well, the remake does have Keanu Reeves in it though, but I didn't like that one. I don't know why. I'll have to watch it again to find out if I like it or not.
Do you hey up? Hello, Jim. Hey up! I've gone.
What, Fuzzy?
Well, I'm not singing again. That you've had that my singing for the night.
Why not?
Oh, what's the film with the wild child catcher in it? That's a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty bang
Chitty
bang,
Bang Bang, Chitty Bang Bang.
we love you.
You.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no! Now I'm gonna have that in my
Bang
head.
Bang with the
Love
two.
you.
That was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Baxter.
Yep, chitty bang bang. I'm trying to
Come
think.
here, my pretties. Come here.
Oh, that was Wizard of Oz.
No, he sounds just like her when he's
Yeah, but he was
singing that song to entice them to the cage. And it's a sweet shop, and then when they get in it, it's not, it's a cage, and all the sides fall down and they run off.
I wanna watch Annie as well.
Oh, I don't like Annie. No, do we have to?
I love
No,
Carol
I don't
Burnett.
like Annie.
I love Carol Burnett. What's your problem, Jen?
Do you know,
I don't like Annie.
Little girls, little girls.
I can't think of any songs that were in Annie, I must admit. And even Sky's coughing through there.
Sun will come out tomorrow.
The sun
No.
will come out tomorrow.
Ah.
I preferred Oliver to Annie.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine down.
I say.
Go down, lessons go down. Just
I do like Mary Poppins.
Annie had Carol Burnett and Tim Curry.
Are we making it a night of how many Disney films we can name?
tomorrow, love you tomorrow. Oh, stupid thing.
I'm seeing Jan in a whole new light now.
No, my ultimate favourite has to be Lady and the Tramp. I have been in Lady and the Tramp, and my dad actually got me from Books and Bentley a Lady and the Tramp table scene, and I gave it to Mum P for Christmas one year because we moved into here and there was nowhere to put it, and I didn't want it getting broke. So when I went down to hers one year, I gave it to her, and she's got it on her mantelpiece, not on her mantelpiece, on her cabinet. And she's still got it, and it's the table scene from Lady and the Tramp, and she adored it. And she's still got it.
Come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow, clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none, when I'm stuck in a day that's growing lonely, I'll just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, let the gonna hang until tomorrow. Come on, man. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. That's a nice short one, wasn't it? Robin's fault. Sorry.
Robin's fault, Robin's fault, Robin's fault, Robin's fault.
That's a short one, that is, though, isn't it? Are we going to have a karaoke tonight instead of the craft?
No, you're doing your craft tonight. Well, you did promise people.
I know. Should we do a bit? Should we do? Who wants to do Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
No, you want to do the crafts.
Well, I'm so full of crafts. I don't know what to do. Right, in the chat. 1 if you want karaoke. 2 if you want crafts. 1 karaoke. 2 if you want crafts. Jan, you can't vote
Why?
because I said so. 1 karaoke. 2 all the crafts.
Well, then Robin can't vote either.
No, Robin can vote.
No, Robin can't vote because that's up to me. I'm chief mod.
1
Hi,
karaoke.
Susie.
Hi, Susie. Hi, D. Goodwin. You can do whatever you want, Baxter says. Hi, Susie. Karaoke 1 or 2, some crafts, or 3, a bit of both.
You can do anything you want as long as it doesn't involve a ceiling fan.
Doesn't know what.
Or a hot glue gun.
I thought I'd leave the hot glue guns until next time when I have some finger protectors.
Well, they're coming tomorrow.
They are coming to karaoke or, come on guys, karaoke or craft? Trust me, because I've got enough craft to last us till Christmas.
And people can always come on panel and either craft or do karaoke as well.
Yeah, crafting karaoke. Come on, guys. Who wants to come on and do some crafting karaoke? Come on, wherever you may be, happy, 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 be. Nobody's talking. How about 1 and 2? Yes, so me. A bit of crafting, a bit of karaoke. Who's going to come and sing a bit of karaoke?
Well, craft while you sing, make it different.
I can't concentrate.
Craft and sing.
Sunday night, I can't concentrate on 2 things at once. They're all being very quiet in chat now, aren't they? Come on, guys. Crafting or karaoke?
Kind of like trick or treat.
Hello, trick or treat. Come on, guys, trick or treat. I don't know which would be worse, though. Hello. Is Dal back? Yay, Dal's back. Dal will do some karaoke with me. You're on mute. You're on mute, Robin. 1 and 2, Sandra says. I'll give you a hint of what the crafting would be. Little wooden plaques.
Aren't they good?
Here's one I did earlier. My Blue Peter earlier one. Hang on.
Look at that. Isn't that brilliant? I like that, Sandra.
That's the way you want. Oh, it's the way. I've got to learn how to do a poll. Can I do a poll?
You gonna dance on a pole?
Can I dance on a poll? No.
Pole dance,
No,
pole dance,
she
pole
means the
dance.
poll,
Go,
as in asking
go, go.
questions poll.
How come I can't do a poll then? Do you have to have 1,000 people to do a poll? Ooh. Just try to look. I've been up early-ish this morning, guys, so forgive me if I'm yawning. Do you want a song while you make your minds up? Mickey Mouse, yeah, he's cool, isn't he? I've done a
Making your mind up.
wood burning and acrylic paint pens and a bit of glitter around the edges. And it's just a flat wooden, which you can pick up these from most places. Then we've got Robin sharing. Oh dear. That's down.
Sonia wants
In business.
Dale to do a pole dance.
That's air dry clay. Did he go to the shops, Robin?
He just got home from church.
Then I've made
Dale's
this.
got his posh suit on, guys.
I've made this specially for you guys as well. Just turn its lights on. So we've got one little gingerbread here, gingerbread house, which is made out of cardboard, which I will be demonstrating at some point before Christmas. So if you've got any cardboard boxes or whatever, keep them to one hand. And then who doesn't have a shoebox just lying about? Okay. Oh, look at, is that bacon? I knew it. See, I knew it. Right, who doesn't have a shoebox at hand? This is just quite a quick shoebox, which we've got to decorate and everything.
Isn't that pretty? And she was gonna make that one smaller than her first one. I don't know what the third one's gonna look like if she does the third one. Might be able to live in it.
This one was meant to be smaller, but this is a shoebox. Right, okay, Sandra, you'd love to make the house. Right, Sandra, which one? This one or the previous one? This one or the, I don't know, would you call it a traditional dream gingerbread house?
No, I'd call that a barn.
Would you?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
That would be all
the
right for the
big
nativity
one.
scene.
The big one is the main house.
oh, hiya, Pug Mum. You okay, sweetheart? What are you saying? What were you saying, Robin? Robin? What was she saying about the houses?
I said the big one is like the main house.
This is Santa's house, yeah?
Yeah. Or the workshop.
Sharon likes a gingerbread house, which I was thinking we could almost name this like the reindeer stables. And then this could be, this one here could be Santa's house. And then we can make another one, which would be the, oh, thank you, Sandra.
I think that's what I'm going to try to do before Christmas, hopefully, is make
Which
a
one?
gingerbread house out of, well, I'm not going to make a huge one. I'm lazy.
Are you
I'm going to try to make one out of cardboard.
Seriously, probably out of the two, if you've got a shoebox handy, you know, shoebox.
I don't, though.
I'll send you one. So I've put like wallpaper in, it's not wallpaper, it's just paper in the back. And I've actually coated that with glow in the dark. The lights aren't very bright in there. But you can almost put your own little festive scene in there. I have got another one. Where it's just I've got stuff in it, but it's just the base of the box where you can have it out and have like a Christmas scene in there. So you'll still probably cut out I'm just going as I go along, but you're going to cut your windows out and everything so people can see, if you like, if you're looking at this. So say for argument's sake, this was what we were doing. Take that out there. So you would have like the windows and the door. So you'd have the door still on there, but we would think that out. The windows would probably put curtains in there. And then in here, you could have like a little fireplace, little Christmas tree.
You could have like if you don't want to put little objects in there, you could always, and you want to change the scene, you could always cut a cardboard that you could fit inside there so you could change the scene.
Yeah, definitely. So the lights aren't very bright in here, but when it's all dark in here, trust me, this looks absolutely fantastic. The girls have seen it. It was just sort of something off the cuff. What I've got to do on the front.
Turn all the lights out, Sally.
That means I've got to get up. And you know us people that have channels, we don't like to get up very often.
Kazam!
Oh, he's not here.
That looks cool.
And these lights are only from the Poundland, so you can get them from your Dollar Tree or what have you. And all I've done is stuck them to the backlit. There. You can turn them on and off. Do you know what? Physically, you don't need to have a shoebox. Do you know what you can do? I'm saying you don't physically need a shoebox. But what you could do is you could almost go along to your local shoe shop and ask them if they've got any spare. Because they're bound to have some spare. And then all
You know what I want to make out of cardboard as well?
What's that?
I want to make a sleigh.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because that's all I've done with the top there as well. I've just taken strips of cardboard. Now these, now normally I would probably sell these, but I'm actually going to give these to some neighbours' children, because one of the neighbours gave me a load of cardboard, which I made the gingerbread tree out of, gingerbread house out of. So I'm going to make another one of them, which I will do with you. We might even start coming a bit more often as we're leading up to Christmas, because I want to try and get you so you're ready and you're getting your bits ready for Christmas. But the gingerbread house that I've done, I might do that. Well, no, not I might. I will do that with you. I'll get all the measurements done. I'll probably put it in the community tab on the page. So you've got all the measurements. You can go and get yourself some cardboard. Pretty much easy to get cardboard, even if it is, I don't know, cereal box. Yeah.
Tanya threw out her shoebox.
Tonya. Yeah, so yeah. Go along to your local shoe shop. Ask them if they've got any shoe boxes, because that's what you need for this one. Yeah. And then go along to
I wish I still had my fireplace that I made.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Do you know what though, Robin? You could almost get down to bring cardboard boxes back from work and see if you can do one with cardboard boxes.
And I just don't know where to put it though, because
yeah, but you
don't
need anywhere to put it as long as you can demonstrate how you make it. Think about the amount of people that would want to make something like that, because that was brilliant that you did. You know, and you could probably put it in the living room somewhere where she can't get hold of it.
She's Houdini.
Yeah, get hold of some shoe boxes. Go to your local IKEA, not IKEA, Lidl, Aldi's, if you have Aldi's out in the US, because quite often you take your shopping home in boxes rather than buying bags. So you can grab cardboard boxes almost from anywhere, you know. So what I try and do is I will try and give you at least a week's notice of when we're going to make these, and make the gingerbread men, because that, you know, gingerbread house, because that'd be cool.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Yeah, so we can all sort of make them alongside each other. You know,
You could make a little Snoopy house even.
Exactly. Can you imagine a Snoopy sat on top of there?
Yeah. Make a teeny tiny one.
Yeah, yeah. There's just so much. We're going to try and get hold of some air dried clay as well, guys. We'll be making some gnome hanging ornaments.
I know. I want to paint those so bad. Those look so fun to paint. And then they kind of look like cookies. Like, show. Do you have the other one you did? The one that's not a gnome?
What, like
Was it a glove or was it a booty?
Got that one. We've got.
Hey, Kirsty Jane.
Hey, Kirsty Jane.
Kirsty Jane.
Yeah, the one that looked like a cookie. I mean, they all look like cookies, but yeah. Don't you want to eat that? I want to eat it.
Oh, you're right, Tonya. You're right. But yeah, I mean, you can get these as well. Get these cookie cutters from Amazon. You know, you can, you know, paint them up yourself. Put them on your Christmas tree. They're a bit more, you know, what am I thinking of? Like vintagey. You know, all I did was I brought cookie cutters from Amazon, and just going to Kirsty says she sees you, Jan. But there's just different ones.
I'll be honest with you when he turns the light back on, Han.
You know, I've made these little gnome heads to go on your Christmas tree. If you can get hold of it, if you're in the UK, go to the range and pick up some of these. Okay, we're going to snap the head off of them and use these as the gnome hats. That's another one we've got coming up. But like I said, I will try and give you like a week's notice of anything we're doing, just so that if you want to, you can get hold of stuff. Again, these little bottles, oh, excuse me, these little bottles are ideal for this sort of crafting. Yes, I did, Kirsty Jane. Yep. The gnomes I made myself. All the cutters, all these are all cutters, you know, cookie cutters from Amazon. Again, you can get these from Amazon. These little wooden baubles that you can put your own decorations on. Okay, and I'll show you how to do them as well. From the range, I picked up some of these the other day. I don't know whether they still have them. You get a pack of 10. So you've got a reindeer, you've got a snowman, Father Christmas rather. Snowman's coming up next, snowman. A bear on a sledge. And then there's a little penguin. And with these, I'm just gonna, I will colour these in, and they're gonna go on my tree. You'll see my, them of you that remember last year when I had my Christmas tree, and what a deal I got with my Christmas tree. I think I paid, what was it, £7 £5-7 for my Christmas tree.
Christmas tree of life.
Yeah, my Christmas tree of life. Oh, Kirsty, the range. Yeah. So I can say the range. But Kirsty, I picked up my Christmas tree last year. It's got lights already on it. I had it here just after Christmas. And I think I picked it was either £5 or £7.50. It was something really, really stupid. But yeah, you can pick them up from there. These little things, I got these from online as well. Again, they look pretty, just a little painting on them. Now Robin and I, oh, there you are.
You're slightly fuzzy, yeah. Oh, and I just want to tell you before I forget to tell you. So Dale, he's gonna try to go to the dollar store relatively soon, and he might Zoom us from there.
Yay! Oh, that'd be good if we can get him zoomed from the.
But our dollar store is not one of the good ones.
It doesn't matter. It's a dollar tree. Now Robin
You'll
and
be
I,
able to see boxes
Ah,
and empty shelves.
Robin and I, we were watching a crafty lady. Was it last night, Robin? It was last night, wasn't it? Yeah. And you all know how I like my wood and how I like to wood burn on everything. You stand still long enough, I'm going to wood burn you, you know.
Did you say you like your wood?
I like me wood.
That's what she said. Okay, carry on.
So we are watching a woman, and what she does is I mean, as a crafter, I have anything and everything. So this woman, she's like got this t-shirt transfer where you print it on your printer and then you iron onto your clothes, and you can iron whatever you've printed. You can iron as long as it's a light top. And I went to Robin, good idea for wood burning. You know, I could put that onto wood and make nice little Christmas scenes. Well, so I tried the first one. Do you know what, Kirsty? I had a big polar bear, an inflatable polar bear, and it used to go in the front garden because I've got about 60 to 80 foot front garden, and it used to go in the front garden, and all the kids on the way to school, they'd always wait to see the panda inflated, and when they come home from school they'd all stop and look. But I think sadly it died a couple of years ago. But do you know what, after it died, even then, the year after, the kids used to stop to watch to see if they could see the polar bear. He was massive. He was about 8 foot tall. I just wish my husband would let me have another one. I think he killed it because of the electricity.
Oh, make you one, craft one.
I have got that many stuff, that many, as you can imagine. I've got lights and everything that can go out everywhere. Oh, look at Petunia.
I was looking for my pictures of the fire, and I just had it show Petunia. She's so precious.
Look at
Our
her.
little
That's so she's
Petunia.
smiling.
Me
Oh, love her.
too. All right, sorry. Carry on.
So, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to have to get him to go up in the loft because I'm really in the mood for Christmas this year, and I don't care what anybody says. I think last year it was a bit of a with the pandemic, but this year I'm feeling like it's a bit more of a come on, let's get out then, let's get Christmas done. So anyway, I went off from what I was saying. Robin and I were looking at
Wow, that's brilliant, Kirsty.
oh yeah, Kirsty, they ask for stupid prices, don't they? But anyway, yeah, we were looking for we were just looking at different craft online, YouTube thingies. And anyway, there was a woman and she put this transfer material onto wood, which is why I've dug out my wood pieces, because that's what she was putting them on. But I don't think these are as big, are they, Robin? The ones she had, and I think the ones that Annabelle's got.
The ones that she had are
more rounded, didn't they?
Probably like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some of them somewhere.
Like a mini, like a dessert plate?
Yeah.
Size-ish. Yeah.
And I think they're the size that Annabelle had as well, because she painted on one. But these are ones that I had from not last year, the year before, thinking that Christmas was going to go mad, but then it went all pants up, didn't it? So anyway, she was doing them on things like this, and I said to Robin, well, I've got my little things that I would burn on, so I might try them. So if at first you don't succeed, you try and try again.
That's brilliant, that.
So that was it, the first one. And I kept the iron on it far too long, because you can see it's burnt.
That's okay. Oopsies happen.
Yeah, you can see it burnt through the other side as well.
You could still use it. Paint over it.
Hello, kitty. And that is how it came out the second time. Oh, thank you, dear Goodwin. I've got Santa Claus is that kitty. I'm dreading this year. I've got to say, I'm dreading this year with kitty. Oh, kitty. I can see my tree going like that ever so often. But yeah, these on say for argument's sake, I'd reduce it down to a size to go on there. How pretty and how vintagey they would look on something like that. Can you imagine the robin on there?
Yeah, you should do is it a cardinal? Or whatever people associate with Christmas?
Well,
that reminds me of my parents.
Yeah, well, we don't. Yeah, I've gone fuzzy again. Hang on. No, over in the UK, we don't have cardinals. Robins are probably our Christmas bird, would you say?
We're international.
Yeah.
Your channel is international.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I will look at, because I've got 45 of these buggers. Yeah. Oh, don't, Baxter. Simba down here, he don't care. I mean, as long as he's by the heater, he don't care. Kitty, on the other hand, we don't know.
I think she would.
Kitty and Bella's first Christmas.
It would, Somi. Yeah, let's get get your idea, because like I said, I've got 45 of these, and I'm just trying to think what we could do a giveaway maybe. What do we reckon, girls? I could maybe do some sort of giveaway on these, if we can. I mean, when we were on Robbie's the other day, guys, we bumped us up to 700, but then we've had a few leave us. We probably know the reason why we've had a few leave us, but hey ho, I've got you regulars. Get us shared out on your multimedia surfaces, i.e. your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever. Get us shared out on there, and then we can maybe do a giveaway if we get up 700 before Christmas. That key's just gone in there, little tray, she's gonna stink. Do you know what? I've got to wonder where that polar bear's gone. Because he was a grumpy old git. He refused to put it on because of the electric it used. But it's once a year, isn't it?
I bet he's put it away in his storage unit. You'll have to ask him.
It's got to be up in the loft.
Like my dad was very frugal and everything, but you could have as many decorations as you want. He went gung ho outside. Me and him, we decorated outside, and my sisters and my mom decorated inside. And the only stipulation was you couldn't have anything on until it was dark.
Mhm.
Until it was dark,
Mhm.
and then you only could have it on for a few hours
Yeah.
until Christmas Eve. And Christmas Eve, you could have it on for 2 days.
Yeah. Kirsty, don't worry about, I've got 665 of over, I got more. Kirsty. Oh, yes, definitely. Sheila. Is that how you say it, Sheila?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely look her up. I love looking at other channels as well, you know. Don't worry. Oh God, I've got 600. I don't know why that happened. We've got 666. Baxter, I know. We went up to 701, and then we lost a few.
No, just by word of mouth. You don't have to.
Yeah. Just tell your friends,
Yeah.
your family. Oh, have you seen this woman on Facebook? She's nutty.
And if you
What was I
remember
saying,
to like the videos, that goes in with the algorithm, so it'll show up more. And if you leave comments on the videos too, that helps with the algorithm.
Yeah, Christy, just
Plus, we want to hear from you too.
Yeah.
tell your friends, your family, there's a nutty woman on YouTube. She needs our help to get us up there. You know, let's I mean, my idea was getting up to Christmas to get 1,000 subs. It's not going to happen, is it? But on the other hand, you know, I'm thankful for who I've got. I really am. And we ain't going to go anywhere this side of Christmas anyway, I don't think now. Too bloody cold. You know, when I've got a video to upload of the car boot today. Must upload that. But car boots are becoming smaller and smaller, or what do you call them, Robin? Flea markets.
Right, Tonya.
Yeah, flea markets. Yeah, flea markets.
Good night, Tonya. Love you too. Yeah, we flea markets.
Love you too.
Car boots that are here, they're beginning to shrink and shrink and shrink this time of year. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. It would be nice, but there's been so much trouble as we've been coming up the mountain. We get pushed down the mountain.
Well, the reason why Sally wants 1,000 subs is, you know, with StreamYards, she can't use it on here for some reason because the reception's terrible. That's why we don't use it on here on her end. Because when we do it on the other channel and I do StreamYards, I'm the one that does it. For some reason, it works for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But and so when you have Zoom instead of StreamYards, you can't really go live on location. So somebody would have to be there for her to go live from somewhere. Somebody would have to be there for her. And Kaz and Annabelle are not going to do that. And so the only way for her to go live from there is for me or Jan to go live and, you know, have her call in. And it's just kind of complicated.
Yeah.
So that's why we've been motivated to try to get to 1,000 subs.
Oh, what was that? I missed that. What was that saying, mate? Kirsty Jane. Sorry to you. Oh, Kirsty, yeah.
Yeah, I think this year is going to be better for most people, you know.
Yeah, we had.
I was sick. I was so sick last year. It was terrible.
Oh, bless
and
you.
I'm not sick yet, thank goodness. So
last year, I mean, we were having hailstones I don't want to say the size of golf balls, but they're pretty big. And I've got a caravan out the back there that I use for storage as well. And it just smashed all the, like the windows on the roof of the caravan, smashed them to bits. And they're expensive to buy them, those covers. So we've just had to put like plastic bags over them, and it keeps leaking. So I want to get rid of the caravan, and I want a nice little summer house out there where I can go out and I can do, not so much now, but in the summer. Hi Shannon. In the summer. Hi Rosalind. In the summer I can maybe go out there and do some crafting and show you.
Shannon and Rosalind are balcony people.
They're balcony people. I don't know. Have you all heard of balcony people?
So is me.
Yes, same.
If you want to know about balcony people, you need to go over to Rosalind's channel.
Robin, would you just like to come on camera, or Jan, and explain that? Because I need to go for a skip.
No, you can't.
I need a skip.
Robin will have to do it because I don't know about balcony people.
Well, I don't want to get too much into it because I'm gonna Rosalind's channel link so you can go and watch that. But she talks about people that that you're in your daily life that uplifts you, and people that bring you down.
Oh, right.
Oh, she's just finishing a pair of socks. I want to see Rosalind. You should come up on panel and show us. I want to see your socks.
Yeah, Rosalind. Come up on panel and show us on.
Yeah, the panel's open. I don't think we ever posted a link though in chat. Hold on.
No, we've not, babe. Top left-hand corner.
I got it. I'm just slow, not as fast as you are, Janny.
Okay.
And she can pin it when she gets back, because I forgot I can't pin it. I almost deleted it. Okay, now
You can't pin it.
gotta find Rosalind. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
So that's Rosalind's channel, and that's the link to her latest video about balcony and basement people. I'm looking forward to Christmas this year. Last year was stressful.
Obviously,
for my son's wedding. Oh my goodness.
Obviously, by the way it sounds, that balcony people are the uplifting ones and basement people are the ones that are not.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah.
Hiya!
You muted.
There's our beautiful lady.
You muted.
I am trying to figure this out. Just
Obviously.
give me a moment.
I know.
Find
By the way it sounds,
things. How about that?
balcony people
Oh
are
my
the
goodness.
uplifting ones and
Yay!
can you mute YouTube, babes?
Yeah, mute
Give me-
YouTube. Yeah.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, thanks. This is odd. I have like blurry background and green screenish thing happening. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh my
That's right. It
goodness.
kind of looks cool, actually. I kind of like that.
It's and I don't know what the heck my hair is doing. It's quite odd. In any case, hello everybody, and hello all you people in chat.
Hello.
I want to thank you so much for inviting me onto your panel.
Well, you're more than welcome.
It's you guys are lovely here. I just love you all. And the balcony people, you know, I put things away so quickly because I have grandbabies coming later.
Yay, grandbaby! How
I
many
know.
grandbabies?
wait. I want grandbabies, and my girls won't give me any.
Oh, Sally,
Yeah.
pin
I don't-
pin the
Do
link
finger
to
what's
come up
it?
on panel. Yeah. Thingamabobber.
Well,
Do finger
the,
what's it?
the thing about balcony people, and the book is, God, the girl's name isn't even Landorf, Joyce Landorf. I usually have books right up here, and I do, but that one is out on it's in the other room. But it's balcony people. It's like maybe 70 pages long, and it's by, again, Joyce Landorf, and basically, it's a whole analogy of, as Shakespeare says, if life is but a stage and we are all but players in it, there are
Yeah.
people up there in the balcony, right?
Mhm.
And
Right.
usually if a person is on stage and they look up at the balcony, people are like, yeah, you got this, you go, right? So your
Yeah.
balcony people are those people who continually lift you up, egg you on, encourage you, only have the best
Uh-huh.
the best ideas for you and want the best for you.
Yep.
And on the other end of the spectrum, she refers to lessen those people as being basement people that live in the grime and the mold and the nastiness at the basement. They're trying to tear down your foundations. So there are a lot of people out there that do that in this YouTube world.
Oh yeah, isn't they?
And
just?
and we just have to remember to look up.
Mhm.
And oh, look, there's a balcony. I've got my peeps up there. This is so exciting. So that is basically what my half hour this morning was. Remember to look up. Remember
Oh,
that we are
wow.
all here excited for you to have a
Yeah.
good life, you know, and I feel so off center here. How about that? At least I'm centered now.
Oh, no.
But camera angles, everything, right? So these
Oh, yeah.
socks, you may have seen them before.
Oh, I love them.
Okay.
Woo!
But I've got one sock left to do here. And then this one is hanging on just by one little, in fact, I think I've already cut it loose. But you see the white line? That,
Mhm.
oh, let me see, what have I done? That
That's it,
white
yeah,
line there,
Uh-huh.
that white line is where I'm going to go back and pick up stitches and
Right.
knit that heel in the round.
All right, yeah.
So hopefully these will be done to gift this weekend, or this coming week rather, because I have the week off. So yay.
We all need
Those
some
look so
time
pretty
off.
warm.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're cotton, so they should wash really well. Cotton, maybe with a little teeniest bit of wool blend, but not much, or acrylic blend. I've lost the wrapper that goes around the yarn when you get the yarn.
Do you know
But
when
yeah,
you
I'm-
need those socks on? Was it yesterday morning? Yeah, it must have been yesterday morning. I woke up and my feet were friggin' freezing. I was like, that's the only reason I woke up, because my feet were cold.
Right?
It's like I've got to start wearing socks to bed, and they need to be bed socks. They can't be any other socks. They need to be
Right.
either knitted socks or
Even the fleece.
socks.
I was going to
Mhm.
say the fleece.
Yep.
As long as you have some kind of tie that you could tie it onto your ankle, you know,
Yeah.
so you don't kick it off at night. If you need socks to sleep in, pardon me, the compression socks that they sell at the stores are really helpful. And I used to get them in the knee high, because that way they're compressing the whole of the knee,
Yeah.
the whole of the calf. And I was waking up with Charlie horses in my calves, which is extremely painful, as some of you may know. And so that's what I was doing. But at this point, you know, I do my best to not wear socks to bed, because I found I was kicking them off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so right now I have store-bought socks on, and they're rather thin. They're only as thick as the thinnest socks I knit. So hand knit socks are usually a lot thicker. Thank you, Susie. I do have
Oh,
a soothing
yeah.
voice. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I have a
Sunday.
problem wearing socks.
That's why
I don't
Sunday
know. I just don't
mornings are
feel
my ASMR
comfortable.
voice. Well, the socks socks are an odd thing. if you're not comfortable wearing them, you won't. But once
Yeah.
you find a pair that really fit your feet and don't cut you off at the ankle and make you have water retention in your feet because they're so tight,
Mm,
once you find them comfortable, maybe you'll change your mind. But that's really a personal choice, right?
I
yeah.
have like one pair that I can wear uh just about any time. I even wore them in the summertime, which is funny because they're thick and they're alpaca socks.
Yeah.
You need those socks on though in the winter.
Yeah.
You do. I
Let me
mean,
change this
I
background.
don't know about everybody else, but if my feet are cold, I feel cold. You know, if
Ooh.
hey, she's on the
I'm
hey,
sorry, I didn't know I
Yeah,
had this
oh,
available.
that's okay.
if your feet are warm and your hands are warm, then the
Yeah,
rest of you will be warm.
exactly. There's nothing worse than waking up with cold picking feet because you can't get back to sleep, can you?
Right.
Back
Not
to
very
sleep.
easily unless you're my husband.
I can't wear socks. My feet burn
Some-
all the time. I have. Do you know what, Baxter? I wish my feet did. They're probably the only part now.
Mhm.
Since I've turned 50, and I only turned 50 in September, so we're only talking 2 months ago, and everything's gone downhill. I've been ill. I've been, my brain is not clicking in the right way. I swear it's not. I had my booster jab yesterday. Oh
Oh
my God.
my.
Oh, it's so,
Lethargic.
oh, yeah, I do. I feel like I'm not, you know,
You're
when
sleeping a lot more than you did before.
yeah,
Well, I think right after the booster shot, one tends to get a little bit more sleepy, and I mean, it's working in your system and your
oh,
body's trying to fight it off. So yeah, it's good to rest and drink lots of liquids. But I'm
well,
not
you
a
know,
doctor.
yeah,
I'm not a
well,
doctor.
that's what they said to me, you know, because I was a bit, I mean, I don't know, I don't know how whether a lot of people know my story, but when I was 18, I had the flu jab, and I ended up with an illness called Guillain-Barré syndrome,
Oh
GBS,
my. I've
and
heard of it.
I was basically, I was paralyzed from the neck down. I was 18 years old. I was paralyzed from the neck down,
My gosh.
and it was awful.
Okay,
I mean,
Christy Jane.
even my dad said, you know, oh, you're going to go off, sweetie. Oh, Christy, cook me something nice.
Me
You
too,
know,
Christy.
my dad said only the other day, you know, you could hardly speak. And I was like, I can't remember that because my mind has blocked out so much because the pain of it is unreal. The pain of it is unreal. And I mean, it's still a rare illness, but it's become more common because when I was 18, had it, there'd only ever been me and another boy of 18 to have it.
Mhm.
Usually it hit the 50 plus.
Wow.
So I had to learn to walk again, talk
Oh
again, eat
my.
properly. I mean, the weight dropped off me. The only treatment they had
Goodness.
was steroids, so I ended up bloating up like a hamster.
Oh
Uh, I mean, it was all, I mean, I can appreciate like where Natasha says when she had the COVID and they put her on steroids and it's bloated her all up. Oh my God, I can relate to that, you know. And since then, you know, I thought I was pretty fit, but it turns out, I mean, I've got a brain tumor now. I've got chronic fatigue syndrome now. I've got fibromyalgia now, diabetes.
my
You know,
gosh.
all
The
these.
warranty is up, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely,
Mhm.
definitely. You know, I mean,
Wow.
but when they look now, and the doctor will say to me, they think a lot of this has stemmed from the Guillain-Barré because it's a virus. It's a virus in
Yeah.
the blood that attacks the nervous system.
And everything else you take after that is
Yeah,
affected
yeah,
by it. Yeah,
And I mean, I just
definitely.
fought it and fought it and fought it.
My goodness.
And you know, I was a driving instructor, teaching people to drive, and it wasn't until after I was diagnosed with the brain tumor, because obviously this brain tumor is on the pituitary gland, which another thing I have in common with Natasha. The pituitary gland is your master gland. Okay.
I'm not that familiar with this
Yeah.
Natasha you speak of, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
The pituitary
People in
gland,
chat probably are. Yes, pituitary gland.
The pituitary gland is your master gland, and
Mhm.
it does almost all your hormones in your body. Okay. There are two main tumors, which one is the growth. So when you see these people that their hands are overgrown and their jaws are overgrown and what have you, that's one. And the other one
Right.
is a pituitary prolactin adenoma, which is the one that I've got, where the pituitary gland produces too much prolactin. And in us women, that produces milk, that stops your periods, you know, and it got to the stage where the periods are gone. I started producing milk, and I went to the doctors and I went, you know, bloody mother. And he went, "You can't be pregnant, can you?" I said, "No, I better not be. I've been sterilized for like 10 years."
Right.
And I knew of a friend that had the same tumor.
Mhm.
And, you know, it turned out that I had the macro. Now, if I'd had the micro brain the pituitary tumor, they'd have gone up my nose, they'd have taken the tumor out, and that'd have been it, that'd have been finished. Hi, Louiella. But because mine was a macro, it was over 1 centimetre square. So if you're thinking of a sugar cube on the
Wow.
size of a pea-size gland,
Oh my goodness.
it had pushed on my
Sinuses?
optic nerves. So where I've been teaching people to drive, and I could sit here like this and I could see what they were doing at the corner of my eye, and plus seeing what was going on the road ahead, I found myself turning around like that, having to look at them because my field of vision had gone.
Oh my.
So as they gave me the medication that I'm on now, and it shrinks the gland, my field of vision has so much come back, but my field of vision downwards hasn't come back. So hence why I tend to fall over things. So like Natasha, when Natasha says about her pituitary problems, I can totally understand where she's coming from. It's your master gland, you know. If they take this out, you have to have hormone replacement. They couldn't take mine out because it was too big. They couldn't guarantee they'd get rid of it all. So I'm on drugs for the rest of my life. In fact, it grew a little bit the last scan I'd had.
My goodness.
But you know, that's life. You have to deal with it, you know, you have to deal with it.
Exactly.
You know, I quite often think I'd love to wake up in the morning without a headache. I'd love to know what it feels like without a headache, to be fair with you, because it's like a constant all the time.
I used to wake up. I did not know that waking up without vertigo was the norm until I started using a BiPAP sleep machine as opposed to a CPAP. CPAP is constant pressure.
I'm on CPAP, yeah.
BiPAP is one pressure to breathe out, one pressure to breathe in. Because I found when I was having the CPAP with just one pressure constantly, there's too much effort. I'll just stop, you know, and that's not a good thing. So now that I'm on the BiPAP and I recognize that I'm not waking up with debilitating vertigo every morning, I'm not waking up with a headache every morning. So for me, the BiPAP made a big difference in the quality of life I'm having. And I would just encourage you, if the CPAP is giving you the numbers that they want, don't change anything, but I would discuss it with your doctor just to see if maybe the BiPAP is not a better way for you. So you.
What is that, Rosalind? Because I have vertigo and I wake up with vertigo every single morning because
the BiPAP,
the narrow ear canal in the left ear is mine, where I have my problem. And
I'm not.
Because I'm laying straight, when I go to sit up, I can't because my head, I feel like I'm always going straight back.
Well, the difference between the BiPAP and the CPAP. CPAP is constant positive air pressure, CPAP, constant positive air pressure. So it's always blowing a certain percentage of air pressure into you, right? So you're forced to breathe. But with me, I found that it's too much effort and I just stop breathing. Just fuck this, you know? So they've got the BiPAP there's one pressure to breathe in and that's the constant heavier pressure because it's trying to force you to breathe in. And there's a lesser pressure when you breathe out. So it's allowing you to fight against that pressure. So you don't have to fight so hard to breathe out. And it's easier to breathe out. So it's called a capital B, lowercase I, capital P, capital A, capital P, BiPAP. And the reason I chose to continue my sleep CPAP journey is because I stopped breathing during my sleep. I know I'm going to die in my sleep. I just don't want it to be tonight, right?
Yeah.
So I know that there's an implant they do somewhere up here, similar to the pacemaker for your heart, but it sends an electrical signal to your tongue to not fall back.
Yeah.
But and the doctor that I went to visit for that I went to see does these out of the office, but she was very, very good about saying, well, let's try some other things first.
Mm.
So the BiPAP seems to be working for me. I've had that for over 2 years now, and there are very few nights that I won't put it on because I'm exhausted. We've been at Cantina for 10 hours or something, and on live streams forever, and it's like 3:00 in the morning, and I'm just going to go lay down for a minute, and I'll forget to put it on. But for the most part, the BiPAP machine that I have and use gives me an app that connects to my phone that I can see how many times I stop breathing through the night, average. I can see how many hours of sleep that I've had or not had, and if the mask is fitting or not. I mean, it gives me a lot of feedback. So I feel like I'm an active participant in my own care. So yeah, I'd encourage you that even if you're still waking up with vertigo or you're still having issues, specifically, Sally Ann, to ask them, I don't know how long you've had the CPAP, but ask them about a BiPAP because it may not be doing what you want it to do. And Jan,
on my CPAP machine, it tells me how many times an hour that I stop breathing, and like last night, for example, was 1.2.
Wow, that's awesome.
Which but when I lost a lot of weight,
yes,
my sleep apnea got worse. So it wasn't because of the obesity, it was because of the obstruction rather than the obesity.
I totally understand. I'm pulling up my stats from last night.
They put the pressure up on my because they can do it all electronically now.
Yes.
Put the pressure up on my CPAP machine. And most mornings I wake up and it's 0.2, which is really, really good. But like, for example, last night it was 1.2 when I woke up.
But it has got better, hasn't it? Because you've only had that new mask a couple of months. They gave her a new, different mask.
Yeah, it's still...
And the mask made it different.
I'm on the smallest mask, but it's still too big. I mean, I might have a big body, but and a big mouth, but I've only got a small area there to go across. So it ends up right over my eyes.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, just to give you a glimpse at mine. Now, that's not going to tell you a whole lot. That's the episodes per hour, average episodes of stomping per hour. And the least amount this past week was 7. Wow. And the most this past week is 18. So I'm still not having the best outcome.
No.
But imagine how much worse it'd be without it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm still going over 20 episodes an hour several times through the week. I've noticed it does not make a difference whether I have more sleep hours or less sleep hours. Of course, if I have less sleep hours, there are less incidents, but you have to take that into consideration because I've been sleeping.
Yeah.
Right. So, but it gives me the history of usage. And on average, I'm getting about 6 hours of sleep, 6 to 7.5 hours of sleep. So for that to be an average and then the events be all over the place. I mean, they're all over the place, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of I keep in touch with my neurologist and I'll follow whatever she says to do. And I'm still here so
It's
far,
just,
knock on wood.
it's just so hard, isn't it? Because, they, with this, sleep apnea, or, I mean, my husband's on a CPAP machine. I'm on a CPAP machine. I suffer with the horrendous restless leg syndrome. So since my daughter moved out, I'm having to sleep in the spare room, because it's not fair on my husband, because he's got a sleep apnea machine and he still snores with his sleep apnea machine. So he's keeping me awake
Oh
with his
my goodness.
snoring, and I'm keeping him awake with my restless legs. So the best option was for me to sleep in, and we have to sleep in separate rooms, because it was just getting too much. Neither of us were getting the sleep we needed.
Right.
Or the
If
rest
he's
time.
still, if he is, and
Oh.
I feel your pain, I really do, because when I was married, that's what I would do as well.
Mhm.
I remember my neurologist saying something about, well, you have restless leg syndrome. I said, no, I don't, because I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
is that something you want to start looking at? I said, no, I'm sleeping.
Oh.
As long as I'm sleeping, it's not bothering me. Well, you're not getting quality of sleep. I'm sleeping. It's
Mhm.
really okay. And I'm by myself, so it doesn't matter. But
Mhm.
I understand about having to have the separate beds. One thing I would suggest, I am not a doctor. I want it clear. I am not a doctor.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to suggest to you is I recently purchased and received something called a chin strap through Amazon that goes here. It was under $5. It was about $5. It goes
Right.
under here and over here, and it's a Velcro thing. And
Right.
it just keeps my jaw from dropping as I sleep.
Wow.
So it
Yeah.
helps. And then I put that on for, oh, I'm such a sight. I put that on first, and then I put on this full mask. I've got one of these, right?
Yeah. I
Then I
have.
put,
Darth
on
Vader.
the,
Mhm.
I am your father, right?
Yeah.
So I put on the chin strap first, then I put on the headgear, and the nights that I've found that I remember to do both of them, I think I'm having a more restful sleep, because it does remind my chin to stay closed. It doesn't allow my chin to drop in the least bit, which at that point is when the tongue drops back and starts blocking your airways.
Mhm.
I've also trained myself to sleep on one side or the other, as opposed to on my back, which is much more comfortable for me.
I
But I'd
sleep on
rather
my stomach.
see, and I found I can sleep on my stomach, but it's more, according to when I went over the reports with a neurologist, she could tell when I was on my back, on my side, on my left side, on my right side, or whatever. And we talked about it. I said, well, I can train myself to sleep on one side or the other. That's not a problem. And for me, it's better medically if I'm on my left side. So I'm trying to do that. But it is a constant thing that you just have to, I had to become more aware of every little freaking thing in my life, especially when it comes to my sleep patterns and how I can better train myself to do what I need to do to be alive. you
Oh,
know?
and coughing with one of those masks on.
It's not pleasant, is it? It's not pleasant.
9 times out of 10, I wake up in the morning, I've ripped the mask off,
Oh, well, that's
or
not
I've
good.
pulled the tube out the mask. I mean, that wasn't the only issue. We had sleeping in the same bed. He used to
Right.
wake me up because I've pulled the tube out and it was going everywhere, So I mean, it just got to the stage where, I just can't deal with this. I mean, some nights, once I've taken my tablets, I'm dead to the world, I really, but as soon as I put that mask, I don't know what it is. Some nights it'd be fine. Some nights I have like night terrors and I pull it off and I'm ripping the mask off. And
Can I
it's
suggest something?
Yeah.
Just have an inner dialogue with yourself.
Oh,
This is something I've had to do for years. That as I'm finally logging off the internet and I'm finally getting out of, I have another setup in my kitchen area with my laptop, and I'm finally closing on the blinds and I'm doing the whole going to bed things. In my head, I'm telling myself it's okay to sleep.
yeah.
Body needs the rest. No, you're not going to miss out on anything. These are things I say to me, that it's okay to sleep. allow my spirit guides to help me fall asleep, allow them to wake me up rested in the morning. And this whole dialogue that I carry on as I'm preparing to go to bed, that nobody's going to get me, there's no monsters in the closet, there's nothing horrible going to happen, that can't wait till I wake up, that life will go on no matter what happens. And through this inner dialogue, by the time I actually lay down and turn off the lights, it's like, don't touch the mask, don't touch your headgear, don't touch this, just put your hands down, go to sleep. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. And it's a silly thing if anybody were to hear the dialogue that goes out of my head, they'd think I'm nuts.
Oh no,
But
totally
it
agree.
helps.
Mhm.
But it helps.
I mean,
So
I had the stage where when I first got diagnosed with a brain tumor, because my mum died of brain tumor when
I'm
she
so
was
sorry.
32. And it was totally different brain. I mean, it's just a wicked turn of fate. Mum died at 32. We were always told it was non-hereditary, blah, blah, blah. Then my brother started getting really poorly, who's 8 years older than me.
Oh my.
He went into hospital, and my dad said, test him for blood, for a brain tumor. And they were like, no, it's the seasonal disorder thing. And my dad went, no, test him for brain tumor. His mother died at 32 from brain tumor. So they tested my brother, they'd done a scan, and lo and behold, he had brain tumors. He had the same as what my mum had, which was tumors behind the eyes, tumors on the spine, tumors on the kidneys, tumors on the brain.
I'm so sorry.
He's got 4 daughters, and 3 of his daughters have got it, and one of them is a set of twins. My sister and I got tested, and we were both negative, so we didn't have the same gene, which was good. And I almost felt a little bit guilty that my brother was going through this, and it's not fair and what have you. And I'll never forget, my brother turned around to me when I got my because I felt guilty telling him that I was negative. I felt guilty.
I get it.
And when I told him, his words to me was, I'm glad you haven't got it, Sally Ann, because I don't think you cope with it. And within 3 years, I got diagnosed with a completely different brain tumor. And my sister was jealous. Never spoken to my sister really since.
Wow.
She hasn't spoken
I'm
to
so sorry. I mean, illness, family is an odd animal in and of itself, let alone throwing in any abnormalities like medical differences. And that totally makes them all wonkers. I mean, really.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was, when I was first diagnosed, I turned around to my brother and he went, okay.
Yeah.
You said I couldn't cope with that brain tumor. I've got another brain tumor that they can't operate on. Just saying, Alan. But I dealt with it. I mean, the doctor said, I'm so surprised, Sally, and you're taking this so well. I said, what do you want me to do? Roll around the floor, kicking my feet in the air, going, no, what are we going to do?
I'm dying. Right.
But I did find, because my mum died in her sleep. And then when you're Googling it, a lot of brain tumors sufferers, patients, do actually die in their sleep. So I went through this whole stage where I wouldn't sleep at night. I was sleeping during the day when
somebody's here,
family
somebody's
around
there with you, right?
So that was okay, and it's taken me and medication has helped me go to sleep at night. When somebody says brain tumor, anything to do with the brain,
interrupt you. You always have to remember, though, that unfortunately everybody dies sometime, and
right,
that's not,
and I'd rather go in my sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think the trouble is, oh bless you, Booty Hole. The thing is, when my mum passed, we were away at one of my auntie's 18th birthday, and my dad thought she was still alive because she had a hot electric blanket, so she was still warm. So he actually believed that she was still alive, but she wasn't. I was only 7, so I was put to bed. Apparently, I can't remember any of this. The ambulance was called, the police were called, the doctor
Oh
was called,
my.
because she died at home unexpectedly,
Right.
because apparently she was all all done.
My goodness.
But yeah, it's one of those things that it just brings back. It's like, I suppose when my brother got diagnosed, it was almost like a relief, because Mum hadn't died in vain. Because we'd always believed that Mum's tumour was brought on because my grandmother and my grandfather used to smack her head against the wall. If any of the kids were bad, it was always Mum
Right.
that got it. What does sleep apnea?
Yeah, I wanted to address that. Yeah.
Yeah, what does sleep apnea feel like? Because when I go to sleep, I feel like I'm suffocating, and I panic myself. Yeah, it's it's one of those things where I used to wake up, or my
Yeah.
husband, or I'd nudge before he was diagnosed with it. I mean, I'd be asleep and I'd suddenly wake up and I think, I've heard him snore, because he's a terrible snorer. I've heard him snore, so I used to nudge him, and then he'd be like, and then when I was diagnosed with it, it's the fact that you suddenly you almost wake yourself up out of the sleep. It is like you're suffocating. So Baxter, I would get it looked into. You are in the UK,
Definitely.
go to your GP, they give you you put this strap around your middle and what have you, and I think, if I remember rightly, you put a thing on your finger and what have you, and it's a little thing, and then you take it back to them, and then they come back with,
Hi, Wolf Spirit.
Jesus Christ, Jan, you scared me.
Jeez. Just busted my ears. man.
Sorry.
Oh, don't yell. Please don't yell.
Don't yell.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hi, Wolf
Oh.
Spirit.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like all they do is they give you a machine, a straps that goes around your middle. I think it goes
different in
around
the
your
US.
breast. It goes round underneath your breast, doesn't it? Then it goes around your middle. And
The one
it's
in
all,
the US is different because they do all the electroencephalograms.
oh yeah,
too.
no, they don't
Yeah.
do that here. You literally,
Um,
they show you how to put them on around your, I think it's just under your breast.
yeah,
might be
because
on
it's
the
at your
top.
diaphragm. Mhm.
Yeah. And then you have something on your thingy, on your finger.
And probably a
then
blood pulse. Well, the thing on your finger is to check oxygen
oxygen
saturation.
levels, yeah.
The thing around your diaphragm and above is to check your respiration and how deeply you breathe and how often you breathe. Then there's probably a heart monitor within the finger thing
Yep.
to just check your heart rate per minute.
Mhm.
But here in the US, they have the electrodes that they
Right.
kind of glue onto your head
All
to
right,
check the brain waves as you're sleeping. But sleep apnea, there are 3 different kinds, 3 basically different kinds. There's lots of variations, but one is the obstructive hypopnea, which is where your tongue falls back or your airway closes for whatever reason it's obstructed and you stop breathing. And that's when people wake up like, and just all of a sudden a big intake of air.
Horrible,
Or
yeah.
your partner stops snoring and you wake up
Yeah.
because they're not snoring,
Yeah.
I used to tell people, if I'm snoring, I'm okay. If I stop
Yeah,
snoring, wake me up.
exactly.
Right? Okay, the second one is apnea, which is where you start breathing, you're just breathing very, very shallow. And the third one is hypopneic apnea. I don't remember the exact term, but it's basically you breathe so shallow that you stop.
Mhm.
And sometimes this is for periods and you wake up gasping,
Yeah.
kind of like when you snore with the obstructive. But if you are suffering, I am not a doctor, if you are experiencing anything like this during your sleep patterns, please get it checked out.
Yeah,
Please. Because it may be nothing, but wouldn't you like to know before you die in your sleep? I mean, that's a heck of a way to wake up. That didn't work. But I hope I'm making the whole thing clear. There's 3 basic different kinds, and it's just a matter of take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And if you notice this in yourself or in your partner, please seek help.
See, I mean, they thought that maybe that might be I might just have sleep apnea instead of the chronic fatigue.
Right.
But I'm still having the episodes at night, but I'm still waking up, even though the sleep the mask is making me breathe.
Yeah.
It's
And check them out because the pressure may be wrong.
yeah, but
And
they've
you
put
might
it
need
up.
the BiPAP.
Yeah, they've put it
Yeah.
up.
And they put it up and you're still having issues. It's because you need
Yeah.
a separate pressure to breathe out, to
Yeah,
exhale, because it's too much effort. So I found it was too much effort subconsciously, even I'm sleeping, and
Mhm.
it's too much effort to breathe out against the constant air pressure they're forcing in. I just said, the heck with that. I don't need to breathe out. And they
Maria,
called me up the next morning. Are you okay?
Maria said my beast adult son was diagnosed with sleep apnea. Yeah, Maria, it's
Hopefully he got help. Hopefully.
yeah. I mean, when they last rang me, because obviously with the whole pandemic, it's changed the whole system of how things work.
Right.
So when they last rang me, and I said to them, I've got this terrible like dry cough that I get all the time.
That could be a side effect of one of your meds too.
Well, they gave me the dehumidifier to go on the side of the machine, so that's a little bit better because it does actually, it's not so dry.
Right.
Um,
See, my machine has a heated tube with the heated, the humidifier
mhm.
cranking humid air into my lungs, which in
Yeah,
the
well,
summer
that's-
is a pain
yeah.
in the butt. Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's what this does. I
but
mean,
it helps.
yeah.
Of course, this doesn't help me.
No, well, I gave up. I've been giving up smoking about 8 years now. I have had
I am working on that.
I've had bariatric surgery as well, which did help. Even though I'd lost the weight, my sleep apnea got worse, but the weight has gone back on again. But yeah, Baxter, please go to your doctor and ask them to do some tests, because I mean, my daughters always complain because I snore, and I am like a bloody tractor. If I'm, say for argument's sake, if I fall asleep on the sofa, I wake myself up snoring.
Right. Right. I used to do the same, which is what made me start for this, start down this path. So
Yeah.
Baxter 08 MS says, yes, thank you. I wake up in a panic, spend a lot of time awake because I can't get back to sleep. And that could be fear. I'm not sure. You know what? Talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
Because we're not doctors, but I highly encourage you to talk to your doctor and share these issues with your doctor, and suggest that maybe you be tested for sleep apnea, because especially if you're in the UK where things are a little bit more readily available to you as far as medical needs go, we have to jump through frickin' hoops over here in the States. So
I mean, I quite often say to Robin, over here in the UK, we think of the land of hope and glory in the USA and all this stuff. And the more I talk to Robin, and I'm thinking, I'm glad I'm not in the USA. I couldn't afford to be there with all my ailments.
No, yeah, you'd have to jump through hoops.
Yeah,
there are pluses. I mean, there are wonderful things that happen here. However, it's just as challenging as anywhere else. And if someone grew up thinking that this is the land of the free and you can get everything and the rivers are golden and money just falls out of trees, yeah, not so much. You still have to work hard. You still have to look at what you want. You still have to fight for yourself. You still have to self-advocate and advocate for your loved ones, because otherwise everything falls to the wayside because someone else is more important. And that's not always the case. So again, there are positives and negatives. I have been in a county that is an affluent county. I lived in that county for several decades, and I'm now in a county that is less affluent, and it's a place that I chose to live because I can afford this in the next few years when I retire and I don't have this income. I will have this income, and I
Yeah.
want to make sure I can still have a life,
Yeah.
but I'm not thrilled with the neighborhood. I'm not thrilled with the dwelling itself, but it's something I can afford and still buy groceries, still
Yeah.
put gas in my car and go on a trip, still buy my
Mhm.
medications, and things like that. Because while our insurances sometimes purchases or helps us pay for the medication, it's not enough for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And once you retire and don't have an employer's insurance, you're kind of on your own, and it goes back to full price. And
Yeah.
even the medical assistance that's available, you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband's father, there was a point where he wasn't taking his heart medication like he was supposed
Right.
to save money.
Right.
That's what I find scary, Robin.
Yeah, I've stopped purchasing any of my medications because I can't afford them.
Oh,
It's either groceries or medication. And it's, you know what? I gotta die of something sometime. And it's been a good run. So I'm okay. And my doctor calls me every now and then and says, her nurse assistant calls every now and then and says, "You still doing this? Because we show you're not picking up your meds." I said, "I can't afford it. I can't afford it." Well,
If
blah, blah,
everybody
blah.
would
It's
just
like,
take care of each other,
right?
but
I have
Yeah.
gotten into eating much more healthfully
Mhm.
and eating a lot less processed foods, and making things more from scratch. So it takes a little bit more, but financially, it's costing me less in the long run. So you gotta kind of balance things out some way. That's the
Maria, I pull the mask off myself, but at least if he's keeping it on for a certain amount of time, and it does take time to get used to it. I sleep on my front, so you can imagine I'm sleeping on my front. I've got the tube going over me. And my husband says I'm like a crocodile. I that's another reason why I'm in the other room, because I nick all the blankets. I'm like a crocodile.
right.
So yeah, I mean, you can imagine, and I've got this tube going round as I'm rolling. I'm getting this tube
Well,
wrapped
see, and
around.
again, that's something I had to train myself. I put the
Uh-huh.
tube so it goes up and it's on top of the pillows along the runner of the bed. And so, once I set myself in my position to sleep, I usually don't move. So again, it's training. Hi, Maria's Kitty Cats, and hey, Night Wolf Spirit says I am native and can basically move anywhere and still have healthcare wherever I go. A major plus. I have lived in the US and will never live there again. Can't blame you. I can't blame you. I'm glad you have healthcare coverage wherever you go. That would be awesome. But let's see. She came from Planet Claire. Eating whole, non-processed foods is a way to go for good nutrition. And I may have heard these things for years, but it didn't get in my head until I started this other food as medicine movement. I joined this food as medicine movement, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the difference it made in my ability to walk around a block without breathing heavy or losing my steps or faltering, my ability to climb stairs,
Yeah.
just silly little things like that a lot of people take for granted. I noticed my stamina had increased. I
Mhm.
noticed that I'm down in inches and pounds,
Yeah.
and I'm eating more than I ate before. So eating whole foods for me, whole and non-processed foods, has made a world of difference. So thank you, Wolf Spirit. You're awesome too.
sometimes that's difficult though, depending on
Yes.
expensive, yep.
It can be
Expensive, and a lot of stuff doesn't last as long. And
No, and for just me being a single person in my own place, I had to learn to not overbuy the produce. So I'm not buying a whole thing of potatoes. I'm just buying 3 or 4 to last me through the week. I'm not buying a whole bunch of bananas that are going to turn brown in 3 days. I'll just buy 1 or 2, and it's just, for me, it was just getting used to portions and realizing that it's not going to cost me any less if I'm buying this food and letting it rot in the fridge. That's not going to help anything or anyone.
I mean, I
So,
can't eat as much as what I used to anyway with having this bypass surgery, but
mm,
I still managed to put the weight back on.
That's a prednisone too, though. You
Mhm,
know, the steroids, because they'll help you to hold water, whether you
mhm.
want to or not.
I
I
was
remember.
in the hospital the other week because I was struggling to breathe, and my GPs thought I had a blood clot because I've got swelling on my legs and everything, and I ended up having to go to hospital, and I ended up being on a COVID ward because I was coughing, even though I didn't have COVID. They put you on a COVID ward. It's brilliant, isn't it? And now I'm on. I'm due to finish my inhaler, a steroid inhaler.
Hmm.
And I still not much better, to be fair. But you know,
Do you do anything like drink lemon water or apple cider vinegar water or any kind of altered waters like that? I have found that when I remember to do so, it's kind of like detoxing,
mhm,
and a lot of the crap that's stuck in my lungs or in my breathing tubes, it seems to go away
mm,
when I remember to do lemon water or apple cider vinegar water. And it's just not every day and not all time, but maybe like fixing a cup of tea, and instead of tea I'll do just the water,
yeah,
maybe a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and maybe just a bit of honey to break that bitterness, and I'll sip it while it's really hot because I have to have a hot drink when I wake up, and I have to have a hot drink before I go to bed, and that kind of helps for me to detox things as I go through the day or as I sleep. So
mhm.
it's another part of my sleeping, well, getting ready for bed ritual, to have a warm cup of apple cider vinegar water
Jan
or
and I
lemon
started
tea.
drinking the calamine to every Jan.
Yeah,
You know
it
that
could,
that seems to have been helping a little bit.
but sometimes
Yeah,
when
it's been helping me to
Why are you so
sleep as
loud,
well.
Jan? Why are you so loud, Johnny Poos?
I don't know, 'cause it's low.
oh,
Hang on.
back
Yeah,
off.
you're extra loud tonight.
Is that any better?
I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
Is that better? Speak again, Jan.
Hello?
Is that any better? Yeah, I've turned
Yes.
mine down. I think it might have been coming through mine.
Yeah. And I turned mine down as well. So hopefully
Yeah.
everyone can still hear us.
I don't know why, because mine's only less than half, and I'm only
Yeah.
speaking how I speak anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes
Mine's
it
at
does come through
15.
loud, but yeah.
Yeah, mine's at 15 and it's about 24 inches away. So a good arm's length, half arm's length away.
Am I loud to you as well, Robin?
Yeah. Like I hardly ever have a problem hearing you because you're just like the right, I was gonna say the right height, the right frequency level, volume level.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were
It
really
makes a difference.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe because I have my volume right up as well here. Maybe that's what's done it.
Well, I'm only speaking them in long height.
No, it's
so-
perfect right now.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I think it's when I've got mine up loud, it seems to come through louder as well. I don't know why.
Maybe that's
Um,
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She came from Planet Claire, says lemon water is good. Apple cider vinegar is good if you are eating carbohydrates.
Mm.
Yeah, well, stopping to be honest, carbs were my go-to because they're my comfort food. And having to stop eating for 2 weeks, I had no carbs, and it was like driving me nuts. I was
Oh,
craving
God,
things
yeah.
that I don't normally crave. But now I have healthy control over the carbs that I do choose to eat. And well, that was an interesting bing. I wonder what that was. Sorry.
Oh, somebody's trying to get hold of you.
As long as, well, I'll check, because as long as it's not my kids, I'm good. They can wait.
Yeah, I was going to say, as long as it's not a Bill or the kids, we're fine.
Yeah. Well, bills don't get me through my computer yet. Knock on wood.
They
I have
will
done-
do, won't they?
I've done really good on getting my bills in order and preparing for retirement. Because here in the US, you can retire at a specific age and you get a certain amount of income from Social Security.
Mhm.
And if you wait another couple of years, there's X number of dollars more that you can get if you just kind of hold out and wait. And so I'm in the part of just holding out and waiting so I can get another $500 to $600 more a month.
Mhm.
And during this time, I'm getting all my bills either paid off or at a manageable rate, which I can still continue to buy groceries,
Mhm.
pay for the house, little things like that. So yeah, I've gotten in that let's just get control here of things. Let's be a responsible adult. You're over half a century, half a century old. Let's just
Yeah, so I hit
just get
50 and
control,
everything's gone downhill since then. It's been ridiculous. You know, been in
right?
hospital.
Oh, it went downhill before.
No, it went downhill when I was 50 on the 17th of September. On the 19th of September, I came down with my first cold that I've had in nearly 2 years. And then I could hardly blooming breathe, and I ended up in hospital because the GPs thought I had a blood clot, and I stayed there for 5 hours to be told, yes, you've definitely got a blood clot. Then, oh no, sorry, I read the results wrong. Oh, so
Great.
it was a bit of a nightmare, and I was like, 50 is like the new 90 because that's how I felt.
No, don't say that, because I'm quite a bit older than you. Let's not even go there. She came from Planet Claire, says, are you doing keto at me or low carb diet? It's not either. Actually, it's, if you look up food as medicine movement, it deals with just whole foods and no little or no processed foods, because I can't give up certain things that are my go-to things. Like Kraft Parmesan cheese. I know it's not real Parmesan cheese, but it's my taste. It's my jam. So it's one of the things that
there is this one diet that I was put on that, you know, I really should stick with, but I do it occasionally. But it's a low FODMAP diet, and it's good for your tummy. It's gluten free.
Okay.
And it's low dairy. It's not dairy free, but it's low dairy.
Yeah.
And
that's
there's
really good.
you can't have high fructose corn syrup, stuff like that. Like, if you know, it has a lot of options on the diet. Sadly, no cashews, but you can have peanuts, and stuff like that. And
nuts aren't as good as cashew nuts.
I know, but a
No,
lot of
they're
people,
not.
they do really good on that diet. And between that and when I had plant-based Ensure, that's the only thing that saved me last year, because I couldn't keep anything down either way.
Yeah, I tried the keto diet for a little bit there, mainly because you can eat, and I did all the the baking with the artificial sugar and all that, you know.
Right.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but when it's just you eating it in the whole house, well, I say the whole house because my youngest
But
was
you have
still
other
at home
people you
then.
cook for. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just me and my husband now, so he cooks what he wants and I cook what I want, and 9 times out of 10 I'm just having chips in the air fryer. It's all carbohydrates, no good, is it? But I will start, hopefully going to start walking the dogs and everything, you know, now that my breathing is a little bit more under control. It's not brilliant, but you know, we're getting there. You know, I've promised my little Yorkies that we'll go for a walk. I don't know how far down the road I'll get from gasping again, but yeah, it's you know, I think the last 18 months to 2 years since COVID, I swear my eldest had COVID 2 years ago at Christmas. She was so poorly, and yeah, I think since like the whole COVID thing, it's been just so hard on everyone. I don't really know anybody that's lost weight or even stayed the same. Hi, Cypher.
It's safer.
And the link is up there if you want to go. He's running around, but wanted to say hi for a few. Oh, bless you, Cypher. Yeah, I mean, I've been, you know, it's been rough the last sort of 2 years, hasn't it? And it's been for everybody. Oh, here we go.
So this is this
awesome.
This helps. It's supposed to help arthritis as well, IBS, what is it called? Crohn's, ulcerative colitis.
Wow.
But this site, I posted it in the
Wow.
YouTube chat. It's
Gotta
this
copy
is the
that to me.
grocery list, and then there's also a checklist. It shows you what things are high FODMAP because you want to stay away from those, because high FODMAP will make you gain weight. Low FODMAP, you
What
you're
can you tell me what
leaner.
the FOD
Believe-
stands for?
I
Food
don't
on
remember.
demand? Okay, no worries. It looks very interesting. I mean, there's a lot more on this list than there was for my first 2 weeks on the Food as Medicine movement list.
Yeah.
So
But there's a
that's
lot
awesome.
of stuff that you can choose from.
Yeah.
Sally, there's rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Yay.
Gotta be
We love
rhubarb.
rhubarb. Yes,
And
ma'am.
pineapple.
But I would just try the diet out.
Yeah.
'Cause it's supposed to be good for you, so you can still have cheeses and everything as well.
That's
See,
awesome.
Uh,
And the
my
thing is, if
thing.
you just copy this and take it with you to the grocery store as you're making your list,
Yeah.
then there's so much more healthier choices that one can make than
Yeah.
just pulling stuff off the shelves.
But mustard
Yeah,
seed.
and what I do is I don't worry about some of the gluten-free stuff because I mean, like sourdough is good,
Mm-hmm.
Sourdough,
but
yeah.
some gluten-free breads and some of the tortillas are kind of like eh.
Right.
Plus, they're expensive, so that's where I would cut my corners
Mm-hmm.
if you have to, you know. But a lot of the stuff that is perfectly okay. Instead of having cashews, have peanuts, like I was mentioning,
Mm.
and
That's awesome.
the only thing
See,
bad about this, I love onions and garlic,
Mm-hmm.
and that's one of the biggest no-nos is no onions and no garlic.
Really? I don't
With
think I could live.
because I have a bad tummy. So,
Aw.
but there is some companies there is some companies that make really good like alternatives because onions and garlic are in almost everything.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
not
at my
sweet.
house.
Yeah. And so and I love garlic. I can't help it. So I would cut corners there too. But
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. I copied it off the Facebook.
you're
I'm sorry,
welcome.
off the YouTube, so I can have it
Yeah,
and
definitely.
compare it to
have
the
a
other
look
one
at
that I have.
Mm.
This
Yeah,
has
my
been wonderful.
sister-in-law last Christmas, she went to foodiefoods.com and their stuff's expensive, but that was her Christmas present to me is she bought me the foods that would help me with my tummy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Just going back having a look at the messages.
Looking at the YouTube page,
Ciphers in the house.
lots of neat things. And I'm wondering why on the YouTube page it's only Sally and myself.
Because a long
Because we
time
have-
ago
yeah,
something happened and our pictures don't pop up.
I don't
So it
know.
looks
Oh.
like
No.
you too.
Okay, because
Tammy.
I was thinking, I know we're not the only two here. I know there are more of us here. It's getting dark outside. No, what is going on?
Yeah, I swear sometimes when they're both off and I'm just yakking, it's like I'm talking to myself. I think I'm mad.
I put the link as well to the Foodie Foods in there. They're not the only
Excellent.
company that has good stuff like that, but
I see it. Thank you.
and it's expensive, but like once in a while,
Well,
like their
you-
barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't know that it doesn't have onions or garlic in it. Same with their
Wow.
ketchup. That was my favorite things to buy of theirs.
Good to know. Let's see where we go. Just checking out a few things. Okay, so it's going on 4:30 in the afternoon here, and I need to make a run to the grocery store before my visitors actually hit my house. So I'm going to have to go, but
Well-
thank you, Sally Ann, and everybody for allowing me
thank
up
you
in
for
your
coming.
panel.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And,
coming by.
And thank you, Robin Swan, for being here, and Jan Rocks. It was lovely to get to know you guys better. And everyone in chat, thank you so much. And remember, you have people up in your balcony cheering you on. And
Yeah.
I'm one of them. Sally Ann's one of them. Robin Swan's one of them. Jane Rocks is one of them. Y'all hold each other up.
Yeah, we're here for each other. That's the main thing.
Exactly. Love
Thank
you
you for coming
guys.
by, Rosanna. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care now, sweet. Take care.
Thank-
Thank you. Oh, that was sweet. Your dog's like the keto. The keto diet's not that bad actually, because you can still cook your cakes and your biscuits and stuff. You just use the you know, the different sugars and stuff. That was really lovely to have her here, wasn't it? Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh no.
What are you going to be doing on Wednesday, Sal?
Well, Cypher's just saying that he's had to work extra because of Thanksgiving. We don't have Thanksgiving over here, but we might have to have a little bit of a Thanksgiving bash, mightn't we, for the girls and the boys, girls and the boys in the house. Ooh. Yeah, I think Thursday. What are people wanting to do? Which is the main thing. Who wants what to do?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. She's beautiful. She's got such a lovely voice as well, hasn't she? She's calming voice and oh, you're more than welcome, Roseland. Roseland. Oh, I can't seem to. It was lovely to have you here. Robin's run away. Jan's run away. I think Jan, because I had my volume up full blast here, because we were listening to something earlier, weren't we? And we couldn't hear. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the fact that you had your ears up any higher than normal. I know, Sandra. It's boring, isn't it? D. Goodwin says, how's Bella? Jan? Oh, she's coming on. I was just about to go, oh, dear. Is she with you, is she? You're going to have to turn your camera down so they can see.
Well, you're having Thanksgiving this year.
We are, yeah. I'm not
Yep.
sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do something, can't I?
Can be a Friendsgiving.
It's a Friendsgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
There's our
You
Bella.
better make something. I'm going to try to make something. You better make something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'll make. Everyone's Bella. They are Cypher. We've got a Bella here in the UK. You've got a Bella there out in the UK. Oh, Claire.
You have two Bellas. You have Annabella
Annabelle.
and Bella Boo. And then
Bella.
Tanya has Bella.
Yeah. Well, we've got Bellas all over the place. And we've got Cypher's Bella.
And Cypher's Bella. Yep.
Yeah. As long as if they don't come back too quick, then Claire, it should be all fine. We were having this conversation with somebody earlier, weren't we?
Antonia's Bellas.
Pups are great. So love it. You hi Wolf Spirit. Have I missed anybody? Shout at me if I've missed you. Hi Wolf Spirit. Hi Cypher. Hi Claire.
Yeah, Wolf Spirit's been here for a while.
Yeah, I say hi Suzanne.
Hi,
Do you know
Suzanne.
Do you know, it seems to be that in the 10 weeks since we've had her, she's got so much bigger.
It seems like she's been there a lot longer than 10 weeks than now.
She hasn't, though.
Yeah, no, but it seems like she's just been there forever.
Yeah.
Especially when she's chewed on stuff.
Oh, that is so awful. I don't know how we're going to get her out.
Oh, we've missed you too, Cypher.
She'll grow out of it mostly. She will.
You'll get 5 minutes to come up before you when you get home.
Well, Brian bought him a lovely big fluffy bed.
Oh, don't.
You know, one that looks like fur and fluffy.
Don't.
So far, I've sewed it up 3 times because in season. So she's nesting. So she keeps tearing holes in it, keeps taking the stuff in it. I've sewed it up 3 times now.
Sandra, she's a bugger. Bella is a bugger.
She's such a bugger.
Bella bugger.
Oh, she is, Sandra.
That's why
She
she's
is.
so cute.
She's a Bella
She's
bugger.
right behind me now, keeping me back warm. She's keeping me back warm now. She's right behind me.
We've missed you too, Cypher.
We have, yeah. Where have you been? Yeah, Kitty comes in bed with me and she's just purrs and she dribbles.
Yeah,
dribbled.
Bella's,
Was it this morning?
Yeah, you
yeah,
dribble.
When I was
Bella
talking to
sleeps
you.
with me. Bella sleeps with me.
But I have to allow my stomach. I've told the girls, actually, my 2 girls, that when I die and they put me in the coffin, I've got to go on my stomach. Can't go on my back. Can't sleep on my back. Even when I was heavily pregnant with the girls, I still slept on my stomach. Oh.
But not being funny, Sally Ann, you're not going to know anything about it.
I will, because I'll come back.
You never
and-
know.
Mm.
I never know how things work.
She is. Oh,
Cat draws.
is she,
It's horrible,
Sandra?
isn't it, Baxter? And then they shake or something, or you get they drop on your. I just say to her, "Stop it now! Go and lay down," and she does. She goes and lays down. I must admit.
This is what she was doing earlier on.
Oh God.
Let's see if.
We didn't, Tammy. I mean, I was going to, but then we just got carried away. But we've got several things. I'm so craft out, Tammy. I don't know what to do. This is something I've just knocked up. It's on a wooden little bauble. So we're going to be doing some of them. And I'll show you how to get your picture. Well, I mean, it's just a case of tracing, really.
Cute.
Don't even need tracing paper or anything. Then we've got the gnomes to do at some point, the air dried gnomes, another Christmas ornament.
Show them show again the mitten, because I want to eat that.
Mitten. What's up with the mitten?
All those look like cookies, but I want to eat the mitten.
So we've got the mitten. I've done a bit of Pharaoh.
This is them this morning.
I thought you were going to show them pictures of us this morning.
No.
No pictures.
Oh.
Look at her sliding along the floor.
I guess.
Look. Look. See that big red fluffy bed of Sandy's? That's his big red fluffy bed, and that's what she keeps buying the hole in. Now she's not doing it in that little grey one. She's doing it in his bed.
Oh, pants.
So I've done it 3 times now. Sewed it up 3 times now.
They identified the woman's whose body part. Oh. Robin!
Oh no. This is what we were doing. We were doing that and she was taping us.
It's Sandy.
She was doing that while she was taping us, and me and Sally Ann were singing along to it. We were doing all the movements, and she was bloody taping us, cheeky little monkey.
Twice. The first time Jen wasn't really
Twice.
dancing because I thought she was catching on. Then it was upside down. So
oops outside your hair. That's it. Oops outside your hair. You're the only gent here, Cypher. to get on
Yeah,
the
Dell, I
phone,
think he
go next
finally
to
left,
James, bless him. Oh, bless
or
you,
he's taking dogs
Cypher.
out.
I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. She always catches us, you know.
I always catch on. Yeah, I do.
The
Yeah,
second time
she's
you
behind
didn't.
me, Tammy.
You didn't catch on the
Yes,
second
she's
time.
behind me, Tammy. She did. She just dig her paws into me back then. See, as she turned round, then she was digging her paws into me back to make herself more comfortable.
I'm surprised she's not making you go to bed yet.
She will be in a minute because Brian will be going in, and then
Bless you,
she'll
Sandra.
take her bed, and then she'll go in for a bit and then come back out. She will be in a bit.
Bless you, Sandra. Yeah, oh, it's just. I don't know why human beings have to be so horrible to other human beings.
Mm.
Just makes me angry, you know, because
Night night, Cypher.
he's
Night,
not
night,
going-
See you
Cypher.
soon, love.
he's not
Make
going.
Bye-bye.
sure you have your turkey out if you're
He's getting
cooking the
on the
turkey.
train. He's not going.
Give
on-
Mum my love.
He's going on the train.
Give Mum my love.
I think
Not a
he's
jet
going
plane?
on-
Does he know when he'll be back again?
No. He don't know when he'll be back again.
Yeah, for those of you that have turkeys in your freezer, they need to go out today.
I've got
Or
to.
latest tomorrow, if they're big turkeys.
I can't wait for Christmas this year. Am I sad?
My one friend,
I've heard of William Tyrrell. Where have I heard that name before?
she tried to cook a turkey in her outside grill, which is fine, but she left the lid on it. Boom.
Okay. I've got to go off camera a minute, guys.
Oh. Hi, Brian.
Okay, let's go and move the car.
Bye, Cypher. See you soon.
Do you know what? I only like turkey when I cook it, and it has to be cooked in the oven. You know, roasted with an apple and onion inside.
You would like my turkey.
Mhm.
Do you know, has anybody ever cooked a chicken or a turkey in a KPK on instant pot?
Nope.
Because I have a KPK, Pressure King Pro.
I'm gonna look him up.
My sister
PKP,
Amanda,
yeah.
she's cooked chicken and all sorts of things
Pressure King
No.
Pro.
in a hole in the ground.
And I want to see what it'd be like cooking a chicken or a turkey in there.
You can do
A
it.
Crimbo.
Never fit in.
It'll probably be nice and succulent.
That's small.
Well, what about a joint? Would a joint fit in?
I do beef in
Your
half.
beef joint would fit in,
A joint?
eh?
Yeah, joint to me.
Well, your beef joint would fit in.
I
hope.
I'm just looking. Oh yeah, Robin's gone hidden now. See what you've done, Jan?
I
What?
think I'm okay.
Oh, have they found him?
Oh, right. Okay, Sandra.
Okay, now I'm
I'll
okay.
have to look.
Oh, I've got it up here, Sandra, so I'm going to look. I shall look at it after, but oh, God bless you.
Were you too shush about turkey? You're making me feel hungry now. Sandra
I'm
and
not
so
saying
me.
anything about turkey.
No, Sandra and so meal.
Oh, I was
With
laughing at
Cambria
Joy.
stuffing. Now that is something I've never tried with Cambria stuffing.
What?
Wow. I've never tried cranberry stuffing. I normally have normal stuffing.
Oh,
Now they're making me feel hungry.
I'll
Now I want turkey with cranberry stuffing.
make you
Oh, I
some.
do like my roast dinners. Oh, nothing beats
who
Christmas
is
Day.
it that's lost William? Who was it? Was it Sandra?
Bella?
Was it Sandra or Claire?
With what?
Oh, now we never have it the same day, Baxter. We always do
Oh,
either beef or lamb on the one day. And well, Brian doesn't like gammon, but I would have gammon because my mum loved gammon. And we have either beef or chicken on New Year's Day.
So
Oh,
close to
cranberry
finishing my read.
pistachio nuts. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Mhm.
Yeah, so, well, we've got a pressure cooker, Baxter, so we're doing it in the pressure cooker. Because we haven't got a stove now because we've all worktops, so we got rid of our stove a few years ago because we've only got like a little galley kitchen. So there's no room for a stove, so we got rid of it and we put cupboards in its place.
Sign up for Help for Christmas.
So I can actually.
For Christmas, then you need to, if you have.
Who was that, Natasha? I could hear. So we've got we do have a slow cooker, but we'll put it in the pressure cooker. So that will be good. But definitely, Sandra, I'll try that, definitely. Cranberry stuffing and pistachio nuts. Yum, yum. That sounds good.
Dale goes crazy for pistachios. Oh, I'm so close, but yet so far away. I have this little section left. Right there. And then I'm done. But I keep doing a little bit and then I'm like, meh.
Well, we've got to make the most of it this Christmas because it's Bella's first Christmas with us.
Yay!
Well, it's our first Christmas without Brandy, and it's our first Christmas with Bella. So
and
we've
it's
got
kind
to
of
make
our
the
first
most of it.
Christmas, all of us together, too.
Yeah, and it's our Christmas with all of us and all of you. We've definitely got to have an online party, haven't we? On the Sunday or the Wednesday before Christmas. Haven't we? Definitely.
Yeah, I vote for Monday before Christmas.
Yeah. I don't
And
know
then,
when Christmas is this year.
I think it's on a Saturday. Because Dale has to work Christmas Eve and then he's off on Christmas, I think.
It's actually on a Saturday. You're right, Robbie.
They have to have it on a Monday, and then we can also have, a small get-together thing on Christmas Eve for those people that want to, and on Christmas as well.
I was talking away and I was on mute.
Uh-huh.
Sandra, if you're on Slack, there is a bit in Slack that you can actually pop recipes in. You can tell I'm getting tired now, can't you? I'm like this all the time, aren't I? What is that noise? Oh, it's the dog drinking.
You know,
Your dog has a
yes,
drinking
it's
problem?
Sandy drinking.
Having a drink.
No, she's saying, what is that noise?
No, because when I first heard it, I thought, where's that coming from? Because none of you highlighted.
Sandy, you're a noisy drinker.
No, he's an enjoyable drinker. Somi, have you noticed you've been added to one of the message forums that we have for the mods as well? Robin invited you this morning, Robin?
Yeah. Robin added you on Facebook
Huh?
Messenger, Somi.
I said you said that without moving.
Yeah, I friended Somi, and then I added her to one of our mod chats, the
Yeah.
safe place.
So if you're wondering what that is, Somi, that's our mod chat. And
Sandra?
I've sent you a friend request too.
Oh God, Tammy. Sandra, if you email me on Nightbot, what he'll put the email up in a minute. Come craft and chat Slack with Sally Ann at outlook.com. A little bit like
.com. You said .com.
I know, I don't know what I'm saying. You know, I can tell I'm getting tired now.
That's the naughty nun in me. Sorry. But Somi, I have sent you a friend request. Okay.
Yeah, Robin's also, I was going to say, reported you to. She's put you into the in the safe place chat suite. Tammy says her birthday is the day after Christmas, so we can have a online party. Yes, Tammy, we could. Yeah, why not?
I'm away the Sunday before Christmas. Okay, Baxter.
Tanya was born on Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not working. My mum was born the 1st of January. That's why I don't do New Year's Eve, really. Do I need the app? No. What would do when you email me? I will send you a link in your email that you just click and Bob's your uncle. Where that saying come from? Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, there's an option you can download the app, but I haven't downloaded it, not on this computer anyway. I just use the web address. So you have either option. I have that song in my head.
Which one?
Upside your head. And pterodactyl.
Where's Dale?
He might come on. We'll see. He is finally at the dollar store. So if it doesn't come on, then we can go to bed. If it comes on, it'll just be for a minute anyway. The internet there is rubbish, so we'll see if we'll see how well the mobile data is there.
Well, it's 11:15. I'm going to go to bed anyway.
Yeah.
Soon, because it's 11:15 now.
Yeah, I think within like 14 minutes. I think we should cut it off there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we go on to 11 and then that's it then.
If Dale comes on. Oh, there's Dale.
There's Dale. Spooky. Oh, right, yeah. Sandra's just joined on Facebook. She's friending you, Robin.
Oh, yay. Woo.
So you can add her to Slack, can't you?
Hi, Dale.
Hi, Dale.
Hello.
Oh, you're live on YouTube.
Okay.
No swearing on nudity, thank you very much.
Hey there.
In a dollar store.
Yeah, get your mask on, mate.
That's it. Get your mask on.
Let's see what there is. Turn your camera
Put a
around.
paper bag on my head.
No paper.
Turn your camera around.
How do you turn the camera on this thing?
Just press the camera icon on your phone where it's camera. Turn
Got it.
your camera. Press it. That's it. You've done it.
You know what? I'd love to work in the Dollar Tree, because I'd have all those shelves all properly stocked, and see, my restless legs are now starting up. Are you watching, Robin?
We'll highlight him because we got you highlighted, the speaker.
Oh, you got me highlighted.
Well, it's just a speaker. Unless it's just on mine.
Sorry, I had the microphone on mute. It's noisy. It's noisy in here. Well, not right now, but it
Robin,
was.
you got to tell him when to stop.
He knows what he's doing, I think.
No, I don't.
You're looking for gingerbread men.
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna find that crap here.
I know you usually don't find much of anything there, but
Dale, you don't say that out loud.
Oh, I can say that.
yes, Sandra, I haven't gotten a notification from you yet, so I'll put my Facebook profile in there so you can make sure it's the same one.
I don't know, boss.
Where are the ornaments at? Was that it?
I don't know.
Aw, get you one.
I don't need a nutcracker. I have a wife.
I love you too, Dale.
All right.
Go get you one.
There's little bears and Santa Clauses and elves that you can paint.
Aw.
Cheese.
See,
I have to come off camera for a minute while I just have a hop around my leg. Oh, look, gingerbread man, Robin.
it's like a
Here.
phone.
There you are.
Too
Go on,
big.
go on.
2. Looks like there's 2.
Robin, go on camera so they can see you. Oh, there's 12.
Oh,
in
it's
there.
12.
It's
12.
too big.
You can almost cut them down, though, for that price, if they're $1.
Well, I could just put one on there. Just hold on to it just in case we
They're
don't
too
find
big,
anything
dude.
else. Just hold on to it in case we don't find anything.
Well, those other things beside it.
Because I could always put it in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Middle thingabobble.
Look, there are other things there, Robin. Look, snowflakes. That's a big snowflake. And snowmen,
Snowman
angels.
and a ribbon. Oh, you should check also for more tablecloths too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll get over there in a minute.
I like it.
That's pretty. What's that?
Those what? There's some kind of ribbon.
Okay,
There's ribbon on the box.
oh, the decorative mesh.
Mesh.
That's what you can make wreaths with too. So if you don't find the blue that I want for the next wreath, you could always get the mesh.
Yeah.
There's ornaments. What are those?
They're just
You're
like
gonna make this
regular
all
ornaments.
car sick.
Neat.
Yeah, I could paint those though. That's cute.
Bigger
What is
ones
that?
are.
Let me see it again. Let me see it again.
Oh, bless your tummy.
Aw.
Oh, they're good.
You should get us one of those.
Should I grab a cart
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
or basket or something?
Yeah, grab something.
Well, they have new carts now.
Ooh, they're not green
Sandra, I
anymore.
think I've just had a friend request me.
Oh, look. Why does they have Family Dollar carts here? That's strange. I did hear that they bought them out or something, but the company
Yeah.
still exists. So I think it was just in like this district or region or whatever.
Yeah. I got the friend request from you, Sandra.
I don't want one of these carts. They're weird. They have like a big thing on them.
Well, don't get one of those carts.
There's like the old ones there too, but there's some other ones in front of it. And then there's baskets.
Get a
Hang on.
basket. Well, get a
I'm gonna
cart
get
then.
I'm gonna get a cart, but I don't want one of these
Get a
weird
cart
ones.
and a basket.
The lightning rod on it or whatever.
I've just had a friend request, Sandra. Oh, my legs.
Oh, I got a rickety cart that wobbles.
That's usually me. Yes,
Hey, there's some
job in there, Dal.
Thanksgiving
That's
stuff
too
here.
many things.
Should they pay more than Walmart now? Apparently, when I worked here, they
wow.
pay minimum wage.
What stuff are you walking past?
Greeting cards.
On the other side of you, honey bunny.
Oh, we were just over here.
Oh, I didn't see any of that stuff. Wait, go up a little.
Stuff. Huh?
To the left.
Any white socks?
Those stuff that, no, go back to the right. Right, go back to the left. You're going too far. Left.
Left,
that?
Dal.
What is that?
It's
What is
wrapping
that?
paper.
Fabric.
Wrapping
Craft
paper.
Craft
No, it's
squares.
fabric.
Okay, go to
Oh,
the
right.
right.
Fabric. I was just
Go
at
to
the
the
right.
right.
Minute left. This is
Ah.
right.
No, you're
Where I
going
just
too
was.
far both ways.
My mum's
That's what she said.
birthday's the first
Go
of
left a
January.
little. Little.
I was over here
What are
already.
those steak things? What are
What
those?
things?
Those
This?
things with the stakes. Yeah, I just want to see. They're like jumping around too far. Go down. What's the other one? Oh, little snowman. Aw.
Oh, the emotions left me.
Do you
Well,
want
depending
that?
on what, grab the snowman just for now. Then you can put some stuff back in a minute.
Thank you.
But
The one behind it.
if you don't find the blue for the wreath, then and you get
Look at the snowman. Ah.
the ribbon stuff, then I
Mhm.
can just make a more traditional Christmas colored one with one of the snowmen. What is that? Ah, no, we don't need that around our house with the dog. Trees.
Hang on, where am I?
I don't know where you were.
I'm here. I'm just going to mute myself.
Mhm.
Pom poms. More ribbon. Don't trip over the box.
Anyway, I'll go over here.
Yeah. What's over to the right?
I'm still putting some stuff out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Friends in the house. Hi,
Hi, Ellen.
And then you got
Ellen.
this here, these hideous things here.
Oh,
They light up
God.
though. They light up though.
And there's a Santa Claus one. Lights.
We could always put a nutcracker in the wreath too.
Alan.
What are those? Are those lights?
Candle holders. Lights. Oh, there's a battery powered candle. Yeah.
Oh.
How are
Do you want one of those?
If you do.
Oh, Santa. Oh, cute little elf.
Motion
Spelled that
activated.
wrong.
Rumble says,
How you feeling, Aaron? We've been worried about you.
Oh, that's cute.
Wish there was a gingerbread man one though.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Oh.
2 different Santa Clauses.
You know, that's
Oh.
why, because I want a gingerbread thing. There's not gonna be anything gingerbread.
Ow.
I was down.
Sally Ann could make something like that too. Those are cute, though.
Oh, good.
Oh, there's candy,
That's good.
candy and stockings and jars and stuff.
And
Jars? Go back. Where's the jars?
Hold on a minute.
well, we already have one of those jar ornaments in the cart
Oh,
that I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint
Oh,
and put something
Oh,
in
yeah,
it.
that.
And dog.
Alan, were you ever normal to begin with, love?
Oh,
No, because
Alan,
normal people
don't
are
answer.
boring. Normal people are boring.
Yeah, they are.
Alan, don't answer.
All right, I'm gonna, let's see, we've been over here already, but you know,
You were too fast over there.
Yeah, got motion sickness over there. He's at the Dollar Tree.
What's on the very bottom? What clings are on the very bottom? I just want to see.
Are they cloths?
Aw. What's on the very bottom?
No, they look like stickers.
Oh no. Aw.
Were they tablecloths he was looking at just a minute ago then?
Yeah. But these are window clings.
Mm.
There's gingerbread man on that. I don't need that.
yeah, I'm in, right?
Right there.
All right, I'm going back away.
Tell
Try
us
to get out of the way
They're
there.
not following the arrows.
There's arrows. Oh, yeah. And behind me is just wrapping paper and bows.
Aw, little penguin.
Perhaps COVID should drive me normal though.
Cookie bag. Oh, we need a big gift bag to put that one wreath in. Too,
Just
by
about
the
to
way.
say that.
If I can find any. Like smaller ones over here, and these wouldn't be big. Oh, there we go. Something like that. Or not.
I don't know if that'll be wide enough. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it will be.
It
For
should.
the 12
Get them
inch.
open up.
Okay.
Get them open up, don't they?
That's huge.
Okay.
Are you saying good night?
Night, Bella.
Say no night to
Look
everybody.
at this.
Bella's going to bed
Right.
now. She's taking herself to bed. No night, everybody.
Bella.
This thing is 3 feet across.
Whichever one you
Go on
think.
then.
I think it's probably the one in your hand. Not the one in your
I'll be
hand,
in
not the
a
one you're
bit.
showing us, but the one you already got is probably better.
I'll be in a bit.
Because that one's probably way too thin. The one in the package.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Go on then. Hey, go on then. I'll be in a bit. He's having a drink now.
Just trying to
We
drive
can't
down
hear her
there.
drink so much.
Okay.
This is all candy
Can't
over
hear
here.
when she drinks.
Mm-mm.
She's having a drink now.
Oh, those are cute.
Oh, they're nice.
Good night, Bella.
I know, Bella. Go to bed now.
What's down there? Show us down there as well. Don't just skip
Oh,
everything
well.
that's down at
Get
lower.
into it. All right.
I
I
hate
mean,
my
it's
hair
teach
like
out how to
this.
hold the
but-
camera.
My fringe is so
That's
long
right,
now, it
Bob.
keeps getting caught in my glasses.
I've just got to go and get a can of Coke. Hang on.
This is a
Let's
cuddle
lock her
from
out while
everybody.
she's gone. Do you want that down?
Mhm.
I'll put- Are we thingy, Robin? Are we co-hosts?
We should be, yeah.
Okay.
Shall I put her in the waiting room while she's not here?
Those are cute. Do it.
Do it. Shall I?
Yeah.
Christmas cards. We have a box
Yeah.
of cards at the house. I don't know where they are now.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, we can't. Aw.
What a shame.
Oh, we can't even change her name either.
No.
Here
What's
you go,
that down at
Robin.
the very bottom?
Elf. Where? What are you talking about, this?
Fishy, I felt naughty then. Nightbot, that's too early. We're not going yet.
I froze. Go back. Show me what you were showing me before.
That?
I missed everything. Before that,
You
even.
missed everything?
Yeah.
No.
Little elf. Cute.
You don't want that, Robbie.
No, I don't.
No, you don't want that.
Your star.
There you go.
You can make your own star and stuff it.
It's weird looking.
Anyway. Let's take it home.
Well, how often do me and Jen get to go out shopping? Yeah.
Oh. That must be on discount then.
Something missing on the bottom. Took the
Hmm.
bulb out of it.
Yeah, you don't want that.
What she said.
All right.
Those are cute.
This is all candy on this side.
All right. Go over to the tablecloth.
All right.
Yeah,
There was Christmas ones over there, but that's not what you're looking for.
Well, like I said, if we don't find the right blue, we'll get Christmas color. Santa Claus heads.
Mhm.
Their shelves aren't very stocked, are they?
I told you ours is bad. And this is pretty good compared to what it used to be.
All right.
Well,
Tablecloth. Oh, there's a purple one. Oh.
I already have
Mm.
purple.
That
Yeah, I
is
like, I like
nice.
that blue. Yeah, I like that one up there.
That light blue at the top.
Want one of them?
No, the light blue at the top.
Yeah, that's the only blue one I have besides the round. That one's round.
light blue's the
That
best.
one's a
Need
nice
one or
one.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get two.
Two?
Yeah. Takes two for a wreath.
Okay, boss. All right, what's this?
Baby,
It's a gift bag.
baby.
Okay.
Harlan. What is Santa Claus tax status? Self-employed. Alan's back in the house.
Yeah, look down the crafting aisle too to make sure there's no little thingamabobbers.
Okay.
If you would.
You know the thingamabobby.
Stop farting.
So,
Me
You want-
too.
at least we didn't have to smell it. It's fine.
Oh, this is the toy aisle.
God,
Wow.
I'd love
They're
to
gonna
work
clean
in there
that
and
out.
get it sorted out, wouldn't you, Dan?
I know, they're not very good, are they?
Look,
They
look
usually
at
only
the-
They're
have
not
like
very
one person
safety
working.
conscious, are they?
They usually have
And
one
then-
person working. It had to be closed for a while because there was nobody to work. 'Cause the only person that was working got hurt.
And they're not very safety conscious, are
What is
they?
emptiness? I hope they're not being replaced by Family Dollar. That would make sense because
No, because we used to have a Family Dollar, and it,
There's one in Camas too, and they're both gone, but they have Family Dollar carts. That makes me think they're switching over. I hate that
or they're
sound.
all going bye-bye, and they're all going to be Dollar Tree.
Trying to find that pet carpet for all my stuff. I'll go to craft aisle. Comic.
Yeah, go to the craft aisle because not Sally. Jen has to go to bed.
Okay.
Well, yeah, grab that. We need more
You want
cleaner. Can always use more cleaner. Yeah.
It's COVID-19 happened.
Yay.
This lemonade tastes funny.
No, Dale, no. We don't recommend
Okay.
that. It's too bad they don't have spray to get rid of trolls and
Here's the
evil
craft aisle.
creators. What are those blue stencils? What are they?
Butterflies and birds.
Oh, be happy. Oh,
Too right, be happy.
Sayings.
a little bear. Little reindeer.
That's not very Christmassy though, is it? That blue one is.
Well, you can make anything Christmassy.
Yeah. You'll be
Casey?
better off printing stencils off and then doing it yourself.
Yeah. Or doing freehand-ish.
Yeah.
What are all those wood shapes? I want to see all the wood shapes. The ones up above and down below. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
Letters.
I'm vomited.
Butterfly. Doggy.
Oh,
Bat. Star.
that's a Westie though. That's not a Jack
Yeah.
Russell.
Don't forget to show us down below too.
That's what she said. That's
Yeah,
inappropriate.
that cross is Christmassy, but it's too big.
There is a kitty dog. I don't know what that is.
Birdhouse.
Cat dog lion thing. There's birdhouse. Donkey? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little Westie.
Little box. Oh, those are cute little boxes.
Dale's being very good.
Vomit.
He always has to straighten some stuff up when he goes to the store.
I don't blame him. I'd be the same.
Unicorn. There's a unicorn, Jen.
Unicorn?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it too big for your centre piece though? That'd be too big.
Depends.
Those little trays.
We've got plenty of those little trays. You could make a tiered tray.
Okay,
Okay,
Somi.
Somi. Thank you for coming by, sweetheart.
Love you, Somi.
Have a good
Night
rest
night,
of the weekend.
Somi.
Love you, hon.
Cute.
Don't forget to add me, hon.
Old.
See you later.
I'm not gonna argue with that though.
Oh, you've done it. Right, I got that, Somi. See you
Yeah,
later,
Robin.
hon.
It could be a dollar store Bob Ross.
Yes, Somi, I've got it.
No,
See
too
you
cute
later.
for that. I just use salad containers.
Smells the
Okay,
paint.
keep going. Yeah, keep going. Keep going, Dale. Keep going.
Hey, they've yarn.
Hi, Mary.
Mary's
Hi,
in
Mary.
the
Oh,
house.
Mary's out of the hospital too, by the way. Woohoo!
Yeah, I know, she's here.
Okay, sweetheart.
Well,
She's
she could
just
still
come
be
in.
here and in the hospital, but yeah, she got
You
released today.
Will you pay attention to what Dale's looking at? He's looking at wall.
I
They
know.
have yarn.
Look.
Hello,
There's no-
babes.
I know there's yarn.
How
I
you
tell you all the
feeling,
time that
Mary?
there's yarn there.
How you feeling, Mary? Are you okay, hon?
Kind of ransacked it over here. With the glue stick.
Do stay it.
Do you know, I hate that when people
Where's the
just
glue
put stuff
sticks?
back where they just want to and everything gets all jumbled up like that.
Remember that we're looking for stuff to put on the wreath.
Yeah, so far I really haven't found anything.
Is there a joke to that, Alan?
Oh, Alan, my mum used to love crumpets. She'd put jam and butter on them. Oh, why are you scared, hon? Oh no, are you
Her
okay,
oxygen
babes?
keeps going down, and then she has COVID.
Oh, hon.
Nice deep breaths, Mary. Nice deep breaths.
Got a lot more stuff here than you did
Try
last
and
time.
relax, babe. Oh, try and relax, babes.
They used to have a lot less crafting stuff here.
Well, that's because they would just have things in boxes all the time.
But they expanded the aisle a lot. It used to be just over there, just that little corner.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Well, boss, I don't know what to do here.
Okay. Well, you can look for the stuff that you need to get, and we'll let Jan go to bed.
I'm
Okay.
alright for a little bit. It's only if she comes in.
Yeah, stuff here I can make my own drag costume.
You could.
Long as she don't keep him awake.
Are you willing to go over to Walmart at all, Dill?
If you want me to.
Oh, babe.
I don't have too much
He
luck
wants to
here.
stay away from that on his day off.
Anyway.
Robert,
Yeah.
he wants to stay away from that on his day off.
I can go there if you want me to. I really hate that place.
Just try and keep
Well, yeah, I can imagine, babes.
deep breaths.
Well, I'm not making you go. It's your boss that you've got to think about when you get home, because I'll be in bed.
Yeah. If not, I can go tomorrow. Work tomorrow.
Yeah, you
Split
can
my
always
days
get it
off.
tomorrow at work.
Socks, white socks.
Well, I'm not
Well,
going to do any of that yet anyway. Just
All right.
focus on the wreath for now.
Okay, boss.
I don't really have much luck.
Okay, boss.
How many of them hoops did you get?
Who, me?
No, Robin, you only got 2 hoops, didn't you?
Where did you say
3.
that?
So after this one, I
So
have
3.
1 more. Yeah.
You have 1 more. So that will be the blue one.
Yeah.
And then you haven't got any more till you get the totes.
Ran over a paintbrush.
Yeah. Sometimes here they're supposed to have some, but
What are you looking for?
There you go, Dale. Robin's on Mary's on our side. She's saying, hubby, don't go to Walmart. One store is good. Well, they're making him work tomorrow, Mary. He normally has Mondays off, but they're making him work tomorrow. It's not good, is it?
That's work, not us.
That's work, not us. They're making him go in on his day off. It's not good, is it?
Yeah. To use my vacation pay for Thanksgiving instead of them paying us for, they don't give us holiday pay.
Mm.
It's a terrible company. Bunch of commies. Anyway, Robin.
all right. I sent you a message on Facebook Messenger, Dill.
All right.
Well, thank you for taking us with you, Dale.
Yeah, thanks, babes.
Voodoo
Voodoo
apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Oh, who's that got in it?
CD.
I hope that's for you and not Harley.
I think it's a low budget movie.
All right.
It's
You
a
better not be
Mexican
getting that for Harley.
movie. No. Sergio Ramos sounds familiar.
I know I've got Sunshine It Is, and he works for him. Dark. What? Dark was
Dark
the
was
night.
the night.
Never heard of it.
Anyway.
When it's cold outside,
Mm.
it's like nothing.
Alan's saying thanks, Dale.
Sushi girl. Okay.
Tony Todd is in this one. Mark Hamill.
Oh, I used to like Mark Hamill.
Low budget turd fest.
Yeah,
Me
Mary,
too.
because it lets the outside oxygen in, doesn't it, Baxter? If you sit by with an open window, it brings the night fresh air in, and it helps you breathe in the night fresh air, Mary. Isn't that right, Baxter?
Mm.
Oh, Alan's saying Voodoo Apocalypse is a true story, Dale.
Well, I would get it, but we have dozens of movies that I've never bothered to open.
Oh, see the fake flowers there, Dale?
Yeah.
That's where a lot of the wreath stuff is. Is there anything to put on the wreath? Probably not, but
She means like green twine or
there's potting
little
soil.
flowers or leaves or something like that.
Not particularly. There's a lot
Okay,
of emptiness right here.
No, that's not good.
let's get some potting soil.
Want to.
All
Anyway, I should probably get going.
right, before you check out, check my message.
Okay.
Thank you, Deli.
Sir.
Thank you, Dave, for taking us with you.
Thanks, babes. Well, before you get home, I'll probably be in bed, so I'll say no night part 1 now, Dale. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Night, Grandma.
Night, night, babes. Love you.
I know, Grandma, I love that.
Here's your granny aunt.
Right, Robin, you'll have to do my bit because she's coming back in to say, where are you? Come to bed, Mummy.
Well, we can sign off right now.
Nearly 11:30.
Oh, bless you, Tammy. Mary, yeah, we're all sweetheart.
Yeah, sit by a nice open window.
Well, I don't know.
Anyway, guys, I'm going, so I'll say no night part 1. Love you all,
Well,
and
no,
I'll
part
see you on
one.
Wednesday. See you lot tomorrow.
Love you.
Bye.
No,
Love you
no.
too.
Love you, Ma. If it's not hot out with the window open, it's cold. It might be a bit too cold to have it up, to have the fresh air. You know, sometimes the cold air can get to you a bit more. Emotion, shadow, listening. Okay. Oh, Robin's gone as well. It's like on my own. Right, I suppose as they've all left me, I better, and my legs are playing me up something rotten, trying to do some wood burning, keep me mind off my legs, but that ain't working. So I know all by myself. So yeah, I shall sign out, and I will see you all hopefully Wednesday. Not sure what we'll be doing, but it'll be some sort of art, hopefully. Art and crafts. Right, okay then guys, so I'll see you Wednesday, so take care of yourselves. Remember, if you can't be good, Alan, you're gonna have to say it. If you can't be good, goodbye lovely ladies, goodbye everybody. Remember, if you can't be good, be careful. See you again on Wednesday. Okay, bye bye for now.